Hey everybody, sorry for the
Hi.
late start. How
What's
is everybody
happening?
tonight?
Um,
Hopefully
I'm
you're
watching.
doing well.
I'm doing both. I'm on the stream and also still watching Steve, Francois.
Nothing wrong with that.
I had to mute him though because he had that hot air gun going and I couldn't hear anybody in this chat.
So, Ryan, I've always been curious, maybe a
Yes.
little bi-curious about your video here. How is it that you're streaming yourself and the gameplay at the same time?
I'm using the stream share
Screen share.
screen share option inside OBS.
Okay, okay. Well,
I
that's
just
neat because
I just
the
filled up the tank.
resolution's really good. So that's why I was curious if it's like a plugin or an add-in for OBS, or
No,
if it was
just
like a separate thing or what.
just screen share, and it allows you to
Pick a window?
pick a window, pick an open window,
Awesome.
pick a whole desktop, pick a whole screen.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty handy. Because, I mean, you've done that a lot recently, so I keep meaning to ask you, and I forgot, but I'm staring at it now, and that just reminded me that I had meant to ask you.
All right, hold on. Let me reply back. We are.
Where's that R2D2 I gotta shoot? There he is. There you.
Yeah, yesterday was May the 4th,
Yes,
so that was
today
fun.
Is,
Today's
today is May the 6th.
May the 6th.
Oh,
Today's what,
so
the 5th, right? Yeah, 6th.
so Frank.
Okay. Yes,
Okay, so go to YouTube.
the YouTubes. Okay, I'm on
Yeah.
there now. Okay.
Go to your click on your icon and go to the hold on. I gotta go back to your
The
channel.
channel studio thingy?
Yeah, studio. That's it.
Okay,
Yep,
I'm in
yep.
here. Yep.
Okay. If you look on the left-hand side, you'll see customization.
Yep, got it.
Okay, click on that.
Uh-huh.
And then you'll see featured sections and add a section.
Yeah, I've got short videos and videos. Yeah.
Yeah, and you also want upcoming
live.
live streams because that will notify
Ah.
people of your upcoming live streams.
And
They
live
don't-
now. There we go. I added them.
Yeah, exactly.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's on my channel. So let me switch accounts to the Old World Tech Fridays.
Yeah, you want to do that.
And I want to do it on here too. Customization, short. Yeah. Okay, so add section, upcoming live streams, and live now.
And that way,
publish.
People who are subscribed.
That's awesome.
People who are subscribed
mm-hmm.
will see it like when they go to YouTube. You
gotcha.
know, they get those bunch of videos that you can.
Yeah.
Watch. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yep, that's what I turned on.
So Old World Tech Fridays has 20 subscribers, and I, Frodo Jedi, have 19.
Nice.
Hey, I'm making it because I had 0 just like a month ago.
Right. But yeah, those you want to. That's why I'm like, do we have it?
Awesome. Yep, I got them now.
Oh,
just like the Ron Ken
I just heard back from RetroTechie. He can't watch us because he's too busy watching Steve.
He can open 2 browser windows at the same time.
He can't
multitask, man.
You know him?
Listen, why did you send him a Mac Mini?
Is he streaming from his TGS or what?
No, he's what's Steve streaming about tonight? He is doing a Apple Workgroup server 9150.
Nice.
Yeah.
I guess.
It's a board that Mr. Macintosh gave him.
Oh, nice.
And it's not working. So
okay.
He's trying to track down.
Interesting.
What's wrong with it?
But yeah, so I put in half of that new RAM and it says I've got 69 gigs, good God, 69 megabytes of RAM in the SE30 right now.
69 gigs, wow.
I know, I was laughing. That's why I said it. As soon as it came out of my mouth, I was like, that's hilarious.
I'm just gonna do a quick cover over. Speaking of old memory,
awesome.
I got this today, yeah. Thank you, Big Bad Biologist. I know you're not watching, but
now, Trina, what were you actually putting that in?
So that's going to go in the G4 Power Mac. That you can't see what I'm pointing at, but remember the one that
which G4 Power Mac though?
The
big metal tower.
No. That's a G5. It's one that has the side that comes down.
Oh yes. I know what you mean.
That I did a stream on. It worked.
Yes.
But it only has like 128 megabytes of memory.
Yes.
And so I had reached out and said, hey, does anyone have like 2 gigs they can send me?
Yeah.
And Big Bad Biologist sent that to me.
Awesome. Now, so is that must be like the mirror drive door where 2 gigs is the max?
Yeah.
2 1 gig sticks or
Yeah, it's not a
4
mirror
512s
drive
or
door,
something.
but it's the same form factor.
Same form factor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay,
And
that makes sense.
I also ordered a for anybody that might be watching. Do we have anybody watching?
Francois
It says
is
one.
watching.
Francois is watching.
Oh, nice. Well, maybe we don't know. Somebody's watching. Oh,
Well, whoever's watching is just calling you now to tell you
yeah,
they are.
that was Mom and Dad. They don't watch.
They could if they chose to.
They don't have a YouTube channel or not a YouTube account.
You don't have to watch. You can
No,
just go
true.
to youtube.com.
Yeah.
You don't have to sign up for anything.
But
Screw
anyway,
Google.
so I also ordered for that one as well as the other two that I got back there.
I see the apple through the
Yeah. So that's the second one on top of the other one.
Awesome. Oh, we still got to find you a box
for
that iMac.
Oh yeah.
iMac?
Yeah, you want
Which iMac is that?
Oh, you know what I'll do is the big box that I put the Apple II in, just send it back in that. That should fit.
Yep.
Because I'm telling you, the box
Okay.
had to be ginormous to send the freaking Apple
Yeah,
II
I can
because it's
imagine.
just a weird shape. Like
Yeah,
it's like a big thumb.
We'll make it work.
Yeah.
But yeah. I forget you wanted that. Are you sure it's a Core 2 Duo? Can't you find them locally?
I probably have one.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, honestly, I'm pretty sure I do.
I mean, I'm not trying to.
it's-
It's just the shipping. Is
No,
probably
I know
gonna
the
be, like,
shipping's gonna be crazy.
is a
But
bit.
no, sell it locally because I feel like I have one at the house, but the glass itself is broke. But it's the one of the ones where the glass just pops off, so it's easy to change.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I've just used it
I mean,
before without the
what you
glass.
can do is just take the glass off, and you can still use
I
it.
did. Yeah, I tossed the
Yeah.
glass because it was too distracting with the cracks. So I just
Yeah.
tossed that. But yeah, just magnets on.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah, because I used to use that for
It
when
has
I
the
played
bla-
piano.
It has the black back,
Black back. Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
like it's aluminum
Plastic back.
front, but the
Yeah,
back is
okay.
black plastic.
No,
Yeah.
the one I have is all aluminum, so it must be a little
Okay.
newer. The old iMac that I have, because I used it. Sorry, I
Alright,
used it
just
for.
just bear with me.
audio
Mom just texted me and said, "Can you call back?" So
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Might be important. Better
Yeah.
call. Let's see. I've got a ton of stuff to mail you, Ryan.
Yeah.
I got the Surface. I've got the 512. I've got the Flux. I feel like there's something else I'm forgetting.
The Amiga.
Yes.
If you find it.
I know I have it 100%. It's like brand new. I know for sure I have it. It's just trying to figure out where the hell I put it.
So
I've been
is it a
digging
computer
through
you had when
looking
you
at
were a
stuff.
kid? Like, how did you get
No. I bought a giant collection from somebody that was getting out of Amigas, and I
okay.
bought a ton of stuff, and some of the stuff was new in box. So yeah, that 1200 wasn't something I had when I was a kid. That was too expensive.
Yeah, I had a 386 when I was a kid.
So it's got my first one was an 8088.
Okay.
With a orange screen.
Okay.
An orange phosphor screen. And then I remember getting a HP Vectra that was a 486.
Okay. Yeah.
And it had Windows 3.1 on it first, and then we had upgraded it to 95. And then that was it back then. But yeah, that's really the first computer we used a lot was the HP Vectra, and it was used at the time. I think my grandma found it at like a flea market or something, or a yard sale. But it was complete, monitor, computer, keyboard, mouse.
Nice. Yeah, my 386, my dad got it through the company because they were buying computers
nice.
at the time, and it was like stupid amounts of money at the time.
Yeah, everything was. I can remember going with my grandma to Montgomery Ward in 1996 when my aunt graduated from high school, and she
Yeah.
bought her a compact Presario to use for college.
Nice.
Yep. Oh, what did I see recently? I flagged something on the Macari I saw recently that I thought was cool. Oh, hang on. I got to give a review for this. So I bought a non-working 2GS, like an extra one.
Yep.
And the guy was like, doesn't power on. So I was like, okay. What the hell are points? This must be something new on Macari. I earned points. I was like, what do you use points for? I never heard of that. That must be something new. I've never gotten points before. Anyway, so I bought a 2GS. It said, non-working. Tried power, didn't work. So I was like, yeah, power supply's probably bad. So I took a gamble. Sure enough, the board's super clean. I took the power supply on my working GS, popped in it, powered right up, booted Oregon Trail, no problem.
Okay.
So it's like, win. So I'm going to recap the power supply that came in it. It's probably just a bad reefa, if I was to guess.
Probably. It's probably.
Because I didn't see any damage. I didn't smell any fish. So I just assume it's not bad caps. I think it's just a bad reefa.
Yep. Sounds like it's just something foolish and simple.
Yep. Which, again, Luke sent me, I got 12 extra reefas that I got in today. So
Nice.
I got plenty to swap them.
I have a kit there now, just showing to redo my portable.
Awesome.
My portable needs a recap. So.
Oh, see, I've heard people like horror stories about because they're so small, like the parts are a little more intricate than normal.
Oh no,
computer
my
boards.
compact portable, not my.
Oh, I got you. I thought you meant like an Apple portable.
No.
Okay,
My
that
Apple
makes
portable needs to be. I need to ship it to Sean
Retro.
Retro, yeah.
That makes more sense. So I was like, oh my gosh, I've heard everybody say I don't want to do those. Oh, so I've got pending orders for Mauser, Jamco, and DigiKey. All three. And some place called Phoenix Enterprises for some SIM sockets. I hate the plastic SIM sockets, the 30-pin SIM sockets.
Oh,
Just
why?
a crap design. They snap off.
Suppose, yeah.
Then there's nothing to hold the SIM in. Then I've got to use a hot glue gun.
Right.
And that's not awesome. Says we got 2 viewers.
Who else is there?
I don't know. Nobody on the chat besides Francois.
So yeah, I might do the compact portable on the weekend, maybe. But all my soldering stuff is at school, so.
That's right. You had the class there.
Yeah, it was good. It was a lot of fun. Kids loved it.
Awesome. Kids liked it.
Yeah, they enjoyed soldering.
That's awesome. See, I remember doing that in VOTech and computers. We did electronics and stuff when we went through and we soldered some practice projects and things.
And we had them just doing wire solder, so like 2 wires together and tin both ends.
That's pretty cool, though. It's good for kids to get that kind of experience on doing some things, Because where else are you going to see that kind of stuff now? Besides here with us and other channels like us.
Yeah.
So I'm excited that SE30 is actually booting with that RAM. And it was literally just going into the control panel and turning on the 32-bit addressing.
Awesome.
That's literally
so did you have to put the regular RAM in, turn it on, and then put the...
Yes. Boot to the desktop, go to the control panel, turn on 32-bit addressing, and then reboot. Put the RAM in.
Nice.
Of course, I put the RAM in before I rebooted, obviously. Like, turn it back on. Oh, man. It's a pain in the butt because I've got a MacCon 30 Ethernet board in that SE30. So I have to pull the card out of the PDS socket first. And move all that stuff out of the way and then disconnect the board. It's a hassle the way they built it. Because like the ROM chip that's in there, like the ROM sim, sticks up to where it catches the bottom edge of that plate as it's sliding. So you've got to like pull it sideways and then get it out.
That sucks.
It's a pain in the butt.
Sounds like it.
Pain in the butt. So yeah, I got Ron's battery boards. I did some of those last night. Those came in. I'm going to be ordering the Raminator 1 parts soon to start building some of those and offering those.
Awesome.
Because I could use some myself, in some
I
of
could
these
probably
machines.
also use a few.
Yep. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. Did you have any of Ron's battery boards?
I don't. No.
Okay, so that's one of the things that I was going to send you in the mail.
Awesome.
Some parts.
Awesome.
Because I know Ron wanted to do a stream of like everybody building them.
Yeah, that's great to do.
So yeah, so like I said, I ordered 100 of each, so I've got plenty to spare. So yeah, if you want some, I'll send you some with the stuff I'm sending you. I actually should just send a smaller box of things, like the Surface and the other stuff too. Because
Sure,
putting it all in one giant box is going to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it'll be one of those like, oh, and it got hit by the delivery.
Oh yeah, or freaking Customs like holds it for 6 months,
Yeah.
So we'd have to try the same thing Luke did with the shot fire method and just shotgun method. Just I send you a bunch of packages and hopefully some of them make it.
Hopefully they get there.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so I will pull out that 512 with the fancy screen, privacy screen thing on
Privacy
it.
screen. I
got
also
that.
have my. I'm going to maybe for Dave's stream. I'll do the
Sunday.
Yeah, I'll pull out my Macintosh Plus that's behind me, and we'll take it apart and see how bad it is.
Ryan, I gotta send you a picture of my storage area here.
Oh,
that's right off my office, because I cleaned all this out and took a bunch of stuff to storage, but just all the stuff over the last month that I've ordered and had shipped in.
Oh my
The
god!
boxes have been. Oh my gosh! Yeah, like, wait till you see this. Hang on.
You've been keeping them, haven't you?
Yes. Well, because we're moving, and I figured I could use the boxes. Plus, I ship stuff to people all the time.
Exactly.
So it's like, I
hey, RetroTech Chris is here. Hey, RetroTech Chris.
Hey, you can join if you want, because we're not doing the Old World Tech Friday thing. So honestly, let me send you the invite, and I'm gonna post it right in here. See if that worked. And you're more than welcome to join, because we're just hanging out and chatting. Yeah, Ryan, I sent it to the Discord, to the group chat. It's what a mess. It's like Box Mountain.
Welcome to Box Mountain.
Oh, there we go. I put him in our group chat. Oh man. But yeah, Chris, come on. Hang out for a bit. Chat a while. Awesome. He said he may join in the bit.
He said he might join in a bit.
Yeah, that's what I said. He may join in the bit.
He might join.
May, might, same difference.
No.
It is May. So
it's gonna be May.
May, might, me, ma. Oh, I already started getting things in for my 486 build. Ron sent me the MS-DOS and Windows 3.1.
Nice.
Original shrunk wrap,
I'm kind of jealous of that. I'm not gonna lie.
I was like, these are so cool. Because, well, he told me he was sending me a video card. Him and I swapped video cards. He needed a portrait display card. I had a portrait display card and couldn't use it. So he sent me the video card I needed for my Mac 2. And I sent him the portrait display card. So when he messaged me, he goes, hey, I shipped it out, but I threw in a couple extras for you. I was like, awesome. I appreciate it. And when I opened the package, I was shocked, and I was like, he must have heard me talking about the 486 board. And I was like, oh, crap. That's funny. Oh, hang on one second.
You guys don't get to hear the awesome music.
I didn't hear it, no.
No, because I don't have the music. That's the one thing I don't have piped in is the audio from the game. I figured that would be kind of annoying.
Yeah. Hang on one second. I gotta go do something before I forget. Tomorrow's the 6th, right?
All day.
Okay, good. I gotta buy tickets for Burlesque. It's today and tomorrow, and I completely forgot. But I'm watching it online. If I can figure out how to do this. Here we go, live stream. Saturday, here we go. Okay, give me 1 second. I will be right back.
Yeah. So they left me in charge of the stream while everybody is gone. What are we going to do? Should I kill the C3PO? Hello? I'm going to kill him. So yeah, there's a few streams on the go tonight. Don't know if anybody's watching any of the other ones. Bruce and Steve were streaming. I don't know where everybody went, but
I'm hiding.
Ah.
I'm here. Sorry. I had to go order tickets real quick.
yes.
It's for a virtual, because I don't like to go in person anymore. They stream it online, so I'd rather sit at home. Well, it's just so late. I'm old, so like when the show starts at 8, and then they go for quite a while, and then an intermission, and then they go for the whole second part, and then by the time I get in the car and then I gotta drive home, it's like midnight.
Okay,
like,
Grandpa.
I've never once stayed up to watch the ball drop, like on New Year's. Like, I don't stay up late. I just don't. I grew up on a farm, so I went to bed early and got up early, so like it's just stuck.
Old man.
Exactly. Like I was up at 4 the other morning, and around 4:30 this morning, I'm pooped. It's
Aaron
too
was
late.
up early too.
too late for that stuff.
But it's the weekend now, so.
Yes,
It's
thank
weekend.
goodness. I know. That's why I'm like, oh, a pain in the butt.
I remember exactly what I'm supposed to do in here. Get up here. And the door is locked. Some ammunition here, but get jumping over here. There we go. I should be able to jump.
Hopefully Trina's okay.
Hopefully.
I'm debating on whether or not I want to put the whole 128 into that SE. Actually, no. I'm going to split it between the two SE30s. Because what the hell is going to use 128 megs anyway? You know what I mean?
Nothing.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
You got it, sir.
That's the way I feel about it. I got a second RAM kit that came in today that I ordered from Memory Master. It's actually two separate kits. 4 4-megabyte sticks because I'm still waiting on the boards from Will. So I got some temporary ones that I picked up. So I got these to put in the Mac 2s.
Okay.
So I can at least upgrade them to 16 megs.
Do you have a 2GS?
I have two 2GSs. Do you have a 2GS?
You don't.
You need a 2GS.
Yeah.
It just so happens I have a spare.
Imagine.
It's actually sitting right there under that monitor. See that monitor over there with the disk drive on top? There are two 2GSs right there underneath of it.
Why do you have two 2G? Oh, my.
Yeah.
I just blew that up.
Oh, yeah, that's dead. But yeah, I have two 2GSs. I have the one I bought to actually use, and then I got that other spare one. Remember I was telling you earlier today?
Oh, right.
The spare came, and like I said, I got a good deal on it, and it said, non-working, doesn't power up, and I'm like, well, I'm going to take a gamble and say it's the power supply. Sure enough, it was. No damage to the board, no nothing, no leaks at all. It's actually really, really good shape. Now, you can upgrade RAM in it, and you can run GSOS, which I have on the Blue Scuzzy that I have on the one.
Yeah.
So there's lots of cool wizardry you can do with these things.
It's like an Apple II, but slightly
better. Well, yeah, technically the GS is just what graphics and sound. It's just enhanced graphics and sound.
Yeah.
So it's still an Apple II. There's Trina. Hello, how are you?
Hi, good.
Our mom and dad.
Talk him into joining the stream.
Mom. Yeah. No, mom was home alone, so she wanted.
Just wanted to chat.
Yeah, just wanted to chat.
Good.
Well, I was kind of worried though because she's like, "Please call," and I'm like,
exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
That's the worst.
And I said, "You had me worried," and she's like, "Oh, I didn't mean to have you worried."
Sorry, Trina. We narked on you. We told her that you were a little down the other day. So.
Oh yeah. All good.
But no, that's good. At least everybody's okay.
You know what fixes being down, Trina? Killing stormtroopers.
I was gonna say something completely different. So.
What were you gonna say? Now I'm interested in what you were gonna say.
I'll keep it to myself. I sent. Yeah. Did you see the picture I put on the Discord? I posted two pictures to our group chat.
Okay.
And I was telling Ryan while you were off stream, I said, you should see my storage room that's right off my office. I said all the boxes from the shipments last month. That's just last month. Because the beginning of last month, I had that room cleaned out because I took a ton of stuff to storage.
Right.
But this is all boxes piling up from last month's deliveries.
But you're moving, so they'll come in handy.
Exactly. That's what I said. Plus, I have stuff to ship to people. So I was like, I try to save the boxes and all the packaging materials because I reuse them. I don't have to buy any packaging materials. I just reuse them. Yeah.
Holy jumping, though.
And I'm excited. I'm picking up that. Well, I've got a bunch of them, but the SE.
You know what I thought that was going to be? You're going to be like, so this is somebody's hoarder room that was.
Oh my God! Yeah, I know this is me.
Yeah.
No, that's oh my gosh! But yeah, all those freaking boxes. I'm telling you.
Oh, by the way, just a news article that I was going to share tonight because it'll be out
Yeah.
of date by next week. As of tomorrow, it will be 25 years that the first iMac came out, the iMac G3, the
Oh, no kidding.
molar, the colored ones that had the big CRTs on them. It was
Cool.
May 6, 1998 when they were first released, and then I was reading it was on Reddit where I saw the article, and I got reading all the people. That seems.
Javier wants to know who's streaming. Just Steve and then Bruce after him, I believe. That's what Zodium just said. Nobody checks the Discord.
Yeah. So
Now,
and I
which
had to laugh
Discord
because
was that?
I was reading the Reddit comments on the news article about it, and everybody's like, "I remember those when I was in high school," and I'm like, "Oh my god, I feel so old. I was out of
We
high
are
school."
old, Trina. We are old.
Well, I don't know about we. You're younger than I am, so
We are old, Trina.
you are part of those people that would say I was in high school when they came out.
Retrotech Chris, how the heck are
Hey,
you, man?
Chris.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How y'all
Speaking-
doing?
Another wonderful day.
Speaking of
Yeah.
old farts, hey, Chris.
Yes, I qualified. Do you see this? These are my grays. Yes.
See, do you see this? This is called my blonde that hides my grays.
Ah, okay. Whatever works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just embracing it at this point. But yeah, this
Yeah, I'm
this
not-
year
I'm
they
not-
started to show up.
I'm not doing anything about it, but I'm glad that natural blonde, so it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not dyed or anything. It's just you don't really see them until I'll go all gray, I guess.
Yeah.
Because that's
Yeah.
what somebody told me who is also a natural blonde. She said I was blonde until I was gray, and it just there's no transition. It's just blonde gray.
Woke up one
Javier
day
said
and
he may pop on at some point as well.
oh,
Okay.
nice.
Oh, I
woke up
had
one
blonde hair until I was 7.
day-
Seriously.
I've
the whole time
had-
I was a kid up until 7.
This has
blonde
been
hair.
my this has been
Weird.
my hair color since
No
I
kidding.
was born. Yep.
That's so weird. It's
Hmm.
weird how things work out, like that.
Yeah.
And then I've got that same thing that all of us Jews have where the hair starts disappearing in the back and then
Well,
working
that's-
its way.
That's because that's where you wear that hat all the time.
That's where my yarmulke goes.
Yeah,
There
exactly.
you go.
Exactly.
Takes
Exactly.
out all the hair. But yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be 25 years.
Wow.
That the first iMac tomorrow. It was May 6th when the iMac, the colored ones,
No kidding.
first.
You know
came out,
what
the
yesterday's anniversary was?
What's that?
It was 31 years yesterday since Wolfenstein 3D came out.
No way.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh, my
Wow.
goodness.
Oh, Retro Tech
Apogee.
Chris. Sorry, go
Yes.
ahead,
I
Ryan.
was going to say, Apogee unboxed a new box copy of Wolfenstein
Awesome.
on their Twitter.
That's
Nice.
cool.
That is pretty neat. What was I going to tell you? Oh, yeah. So I was saying something to Ryan and Dave on the stream yesterday.
Yeah.
I've been looking a lot into making a mud server, like hosted on the interwebs,
Oh.
that we can all telnet
Uh-huh.
to join.
I see.
So you could do it from a 68K Mac
yeah.
or a DOS box
DOS
or
machine,
whatever.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
cool.
so I'm trying to make it so that that we can access it cross-platform.
Yeah.
So no matter what you're using, you should be able to telnet into it and and use it.
And
Nice.
hi,
So
hi, Terrico.
hey,
Oh,
how
yeah,
are
hi.
you? Thanks for joining us,
Yeah.
He follows me on
Javier.
He follows
Hey.
me on.
Oh,
Twitter.
hey, hold on.
Yeah.
Terrico follows me on Twitter.
Same.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome.
And he likes.
Yeah.
And I have to admit, out of all my YouTube or all my Twitter followers, Chris, Javier, and the rest of you, he's
Yes.
the only one that likes all my posts. Every post.
Too funny.
I
While I got these other two people below me
well,
that barely like anything.
guilty. So
I don't tweet, so like
I do.
I can't help you there.
I'm guilty of tweeting and maybe not reading as much. So I don't know. That probably makes me a bad person.
Well, I've been on in a couple days, so I guess
Yeah.
we're both bad people.
No worries.
Yeah.
And then we got Javier, who just doesn't know how to use technology. I mean, clearly.
Well, they hired me for my looks, not for my.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, oh my God, they
Oh, no.
should be getting their money back. You should be
You
paying
know,
them. You should be paying them, not the other way
all
around.
this, all this.
Yeah,
and
I
the
know.
chips.
For all that, you should be paying them.
I think they might have got overcharged.
I think so. Yeah,
Ever.
5
Too
cents would be
funny.
5 cents would be an overcharge.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Pretty good yourself.
Yeah.
I'm in Apple IIc hell.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh my, yeah, it looks
what's
like
going
it.
on?
I don't know if you saw that photo that I posted on Twitter that I got a really, really ugly Apple IIc.
no.
Well, I have somebody, a friend of mine, sent me an Apple IIc hat for free. That actually I'm gonna raffle it later.
I was going to ask if it was Adam, but you said free, so that automatically.
No,
took it out.
exactly, yeah. No, it was Alex Jacobs.
Oh, snap.
He got it from somebody, and it was
Yeah.
like, I don't know where it was, but it was dark, like with soot.
Wow.
You know?
Oh, I did see that picture.
Horrible.
Hold
They
on,
used
I'm
it in a
gonna-
they used it in a coal mine.
Yeah.
Must have been.
Maybe. Well, it came out pretty kind of good, but look at this.
Oh, is that from
It's
like
a
heat
little
or
yellow
something?
Still, but you see this? It
Yeah.
was like in some place that it bent it.
Wow.
So
Really?
I think
Do you
they
think?
left it
Do you
next
think
to
it
a-
was like squished from something, or do you think it was
No,
like
no,
heat?
no. It's been heated,
Wow.
and it's like, it opened,
Yeah,
it
that's
opened like
something.
this.
Huh.
And also up here, look at this. The plastic begin to bend,
Wow.
Whoa.
and that's from
Yeah,
heat.
that got hot.
Oh,
Yeah, and it's here. So I don't know where it was.
So I'm gonna
It
go
was-
back to my original assumption: coal mine or a boiler room.
Coal mine for sure.
Well,
So
it was trying to
it
turn
came
it into
out
an
good,
apple
but yeah,
pie.
it was a real. I had to do twice retro ride, 2 days in a row,
Wow. Holy cow.
but it came out okay. But
Yeah,
a
it looks
lot of
pretty
people-
decent. I
Yeah.
mean,
I'm-
you from just glancing at it, you wouldn't notice the issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, at first
Yeah.
glance. So yeah, that actually looks pretty good.
Yeah,
We didn't know that. Okay.
but I mean, just pulling my hair. Oh,
Ah, so that explains it. There you go.
or lack thereof.
Now I'm gonna have
Oh,
I'm
oh
gonna
my-
have this problem
Javier.
later.
Sorry. Holy jumping! I'm looking at the picture of that. Wow.
Oh yeah, and look how
Wow.
it looks now.
Hold on. Let me come back.
At least
Trina-
I'm a
Nice,
magician.
Drake wants to know if you can please get your cat some treats. Thanks.
Just.
Pardon me.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
Oh my god, she's gonna get
Oh, she is.
catnip.
Uh-oh.
That's too funny. Oh, Retro Techie wants to know what the tech topics are for today's stream. We actually decided to postpone the Tech Friday until next week because we already had planned to stream, but then Steve decided to stream, and then Bruce decided to stream, last minute. So that kind of took away like
Jeez.
90% of the audience. So we figured we'd get on here and chat a little bit and hang out.
Yeah. Look at this, guys.
So you're more than welcome to join. I posted the link. Oh, I like that. That's nice.
Wow. Oh, that
This
looks
is a
great.
Jonathan.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that is fancy. I like
So
that.
what I did is I designed it on 3D,
yeah.
Yeah.
and you cannot see it very well over here, but there's some holes, some posts
Oh,
over
yeah,
there.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Yep.
put my Raspberry Pi in here.
Nice.
So this stream is brought to you by Temptations.
Huh.
Where are you been? Opie,
I
come
think-
on.
I think life is brought to you by Temptations.
Opie,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah, that's true.
Opie, come on.
Don't
Retro
listen
Tech,
to her, Opie. It's a trap.
Here, Opie.
Retro
come on
Techie
up.
says he doesn't see what the difference their streams
go.
make, but your choice.
It's a
There we
trap.
go. There we go.
Ah, oh, I see.
See, there we go. She got some treats.
Nice.
Good.
There you go.
Poor
Cat,
cat.
know.
Casper, come on.
Did you guys see the new kitten the other day that I brought
yeah.
out? We got a new tiny little orange kitten. Super tiny.
I saw
Aw.
you.
Super tiny.
I saw
But
your, I saw your cat and then I fell asleep.
Yeah, well, Liam, I went upstairs to his room because the cat sleeps in his room, and I went up and I took it and brought it down, and he followed me down and took his cat right back up. That's his cat.
No kidding.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, he came right down here and took the
That's how
cat and
much he
says,
trusts
"This is
you."
my cat." Exactly. Performance anxiety. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if you were here, Retro Techie, but I actually did have a tech topic, which was that as of tomorrow, the iMac will be 25 years old.
Yeah.
So,
That's just so hard to fathom. But
and I feel so old because all the people on Reddit that were commenting on it were like, when I was in high school, and I'm like, shut up, yeah.
Well, the problem is not only you feel old, but you look old.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh!
shots fired.
man.
Shots fired.
Age is just a number,
I'm
except for when
sorry.
you make it not one.
Frank,
Got you there.
can we ban this?
No.
Uh-oh.
I can't say what
Uh-oh.
I'm thinking.
Look what's coming in. Joe.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
Hey,
God.
Joe.
Hey.
Hey, Joe.
Hey,
Hi,
we know,
people.
Joe, we know you have a choice in streams, and we're glad
We
you chose
appreciate
us.
it.
Thank you for choosing our stream.
You're welcome.
But we had planned on doing the Old World Tech Friday today, but then Steve decided to stream, then Bruce decided to stream, so we're like, screw it, we'll just get on here and chat.
We'll just do the thing.
Yeah, we'll just do the normal thing, hanging out.
Steve.
Is Chris playing
I,
an
We
NES?
were like, I was
Damn.
like,
Yeah,
when I last looked, Steve had 66 viewers, and I'm like,
yeah, that's like
Oh, there's our
98% of our audience.
Yeah.
I think it's more
All
like
of them are.
I
We
think
all,
it's,
we all have
Exactly.
this like tight knit like group of
We
like
do.
30 to 60 people, and
Yes.
when one of us streams, the other can't.
Exactly.
Like we can't. Like
Yeah, but-
it's like
yeah.
when you're trying
Well,
to
that's the
choose
thing is-
friends and
Yeah,
I
we're
came. To be honest, I was watching Steve because I was doing work in the background.
Yeah.
But he got his project fixed. So I'm like, it's boring now.
yeah.
oh, did he get,
I love you, Steve.
This is a
Uh-oh.
lot more nice, and you
did
know,
he get
See-
it working?
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
Oh,
Nice, yeah.
nice.
we should rename this one "Bashing Trina." What
Yeah.
about
Wow.
Trash Trina Thursdays.
Trash Trina.
We'll have to start that. A Trash Trina Thursdays.
Wow.
Oh man, that's a hoot.
By the way, I hate you all.
Yeah.
that? Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
you
Trina.
know who I haven't seen in a while is Mike. Is Mike doing it okay?
Oh, Mike's
Yeah,
doing it?
yeah,
Mike's
no,
back
Mike was on in the chat.
Oh,
on
good.
Steve's stream.
On Steve's? Okay, awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I haven't seen him in a while, so I just make sure Mike's
No,
okay.
yeah,
Last week he had a really nasty cold or flu or something, so he was.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's that time of year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now that the weather's changing, everything's going around.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you go
Um,
and then you're like me, who went into a store today because I had to go pick up. I'm going to show this again because for those who are just joining,
Yep.
I had to go pick up Old Memory. I got to put my hand over the label.
Doodles.
Yeah, thanks to Big Bad
Um,
Biologist. That's for the G4. But they
Nice.
had this temperature in the store set like it was minus 1,000. And
So
I'm there in my
Canada?
Really cold.
yeah.
In
but-
Canada, it should be like normal, isn't it?
They just
Right.
opened the door.
That's a sunny day in Canada.
Yeah, it was a sunny day in Canada.
It's a sunny
But they
day.
had, and I had my coat on from outside, and I was already sweating from outside because it turned sunny and warm,
Uh-huh.
like almost 70 Celsius, which was nice.
Why can't I connect that? To That's not
Compared to
what
the
that is.
rainy, damp weather that we've had for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And so I was
It's
already
been raining
warm
here for the last 4 or 5
because
days.
I still had my winter coat on from this morning because it was damp and miserable.
It was
this
chilly.
morning. Yeah.
Look
And
who's
then
coming
this
in.
afternoon it warmed up.
I'll send you some
Sodia.
weather
Oh, yeah.
WTF?
today.
How are you?
I'm all right. Tired, but all right.
Yeah.
Hey, we
that's all of us.
finally got to see Zodium on his first live stream.
Yes.
I know, right?
Well, okay. It was. Some of you may not know. I mean, everybody here has seen it, but like, it's private because it has my friends' like information in it. But yeah, actually worked pretty well.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Awesome. That's good.
I should switch over to the garage, but maybe I will later. I don't know.
Yeah. See, like Joe talking about, watching Steve stream and stuff. The thing is, like with streams like Steve or John or Bruce, like they're single stream people. And I don't know, I really enjoy the multi-streams better, personally. It just adds a lot more to the conversation and a lot of,
Because we can
back and forth. And yeah, that's what it is.
That's all I'm
But I
saying
just,
to you.
Tell us how
I
you
personally
really think, Trina.
Well, look, he's pointing at me. I'm pointing right back at him.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, personally, I just enjoy the multi-streams better. You know, there's a great group of people, and it's good to hear from everybody, and
Don't lie.
everybody adds to the conversation.
What are you playing, by the way, Chris?
This is Jaws on the NES.
Okay.
It's
Where's Richard Dreyfuss?
Naboo.
Nabu,
I don't need
Nabu.
a Richard Dreyfuss.
You're gonna need
I
a bigger
should go get my
Naboo.
Nabu.
Yeah, you're gonna
Naboo,
need a
man,
bigger
what
Naboo.
the
That's
hell?
funny.
Yeah,
Nice.
Is it?
Nice,
It's
nice,
I
nice.
assume it's an emulator.
it is. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
retro arch. Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, I was thinking of you, Chris. Somebody
You were
on
Uh-oh.
Discord today. Hold on,
Okay.
let me get my PC up and running here.
We know what that is.
yeah, I've heard of it.
Um,
heard of that.
and the buy sell trade request.
Yes.
Somebody had put up stuff for sale, and they had a spreadsheet.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was Brit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
Brit.
who Brit. I don't know who Brit is, so I'm sorry.
Brit is awesome, is who Brit is.
Brit Dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
but-
amazing.
Nicest guy on earth.
Oh yeah. he's
Like-
a good heart.
Super, super kind.
I am
Wow.
buying the 660
Oh, maybe it's already sold. They had.
It's actually
Thanks,
funny,
Aaron.
Frank. You and Brit are almost kind
Oh.
of like in mannerisms and
Uh-huh.
build. You're almost like brothers. It's weird.
Yeah, you look alike.
It's
That's
really
the
crazy.
first. Honestly, that's the first time I've seen Brit was whenever the post, and I didn't know whether it was
Yeah.
a guy or girl like Brittany or whatever. I had
Nah.
no
Yeah,
idea.
right.
So I
He-
just messaged about
he-
the 660, and they messaged right back. Super nice.
He's kind of a lurker. He kind of hangs out in the background, and then every once in a while he'll pop his head out.
Nah.
And they're like,
Awesome.
Brit, where you been? He's like, just been around.
Yeah.
So
I'm getting the
Chris,
impression. I'm getting the impression that Joe has a profile on each of us. But yes, go ahead, Trina.
The Joe files.
So Brit has a compact portable too. Is that what you collect? I know
Not
you-
so much those, just
Okay.
because they tend to need repairs, and RetroTech Chris can't fix anything when it comes to board level or what have you. So
Okay.
yeah,
What
I don't
is-
have any of those.
what
Tech,
is-
Chris
what
needs
is-
to try harder because I know he would be capable if he tried.
Oh, I
That's
don't know.
What is the thing that you collect then?
I have these damn things just keep showing up.
LTE 5000.
That's it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Chris, the trick with like soldering and stuff is once you burn yourself good once, you tend
Yeah.
to not do it again, or not as often.
No. The trick to
Try not to
proper-
burn the sim
the
sockets.
proper soldering is pretend this is a solder gun. You hold it by the tip.
That's right.
That's
Oh,
every
okay.
photo
Just
you
accurate.
have. Every photo you see from those stock photos, they're always holding it by the
Yes.
tip.
Just
Yeah.
the tip.
Just like this.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
As a retro enthusiast, it's definitely a skill I need. This is what I collect. I have
Okay.
a lot of these.
And those are
So.
the compact.
LTE 5000s.
Okay.
Yeah, they have various
why-
models.
But as soon as I saw compact portable, I went.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought of you.
Well, thank you. Yeah. Yeah.
I have-
Brian's holding one up there. Is that a portable 2 or a portable 3? I can't tell.
Portable one.
Oh, it's a portable 1. Oh, look at that.
Yes.
That's cool.
And
Oh.
I have a portable 3.
Nice.
Frank.
Yes.
You should post a picture of your hoard to the main
yes.
Discord so that everybody can
Oh my
see.
gosh.
So we officially
yeah.
now know that Frank is a hoarder. We're going to be sending in a film crew.
Well,
If I ever
late.
die, it'll be an episode of Hoarders.
too late.
Or is this
Uh,
going to be the
we're-
storage unit or what?
No. So this is literally the room right here off of my office,
oh,
and it's all shipments from this last month that I've
okay.
opened because I had it
Sweet
cleaned out the
fancy
beginning of
Moses.
March or the end of
Now,
March.
now
I
remember,
cleaned it out
this
the end of
was
March.
cleaned out a month ago.
I
Yeah.
remember this room when you first
Yes,
streamed.
I've streamed from it. Yes.
Yeah.
So hang on. Where do you want me to post it?
Oh, just put it in the Macintosh Friends one.
Okay, so Macintosh Friends. I'll put it under the look what I found section, I guess.
All right.
Just put in the. I would put in the lobby because it's not.
Oh, lobby. Okay,
Yeah.
hang on. The lobby. Here we go.
Let's all go to the lobby.
so I'm posting 2
Let's
pictures.
all go to the
So there you
lobby.
go. Check out the lobby.
Let's
under
all go to
Macintosh
the
Friends
lobby
and look at the 2
have
pictures.
ourselves a snack.
Yeah, you guys got to go and check this out because he shared it with
That's all from this last month.
That sir.
Oh
is
my
mental.
gosh. I did have it cleaned out last month though. I took a lot of stuff to storage and had it cleaned to where I can actually walk in there.
Lobby.
Whoa.
Go to the lobby.
Oh my!
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
no.
I
No.
So I had
Holy hell.
no, I'm not exaggerating. So there were
No.
6 boxes of stuff
No.
today alone, just 6. So I had the Mac 2, the 2X came today.
I forgot
That monitor that's sitting on the Mac 2X came in the mail today. The extra 2GS that I picked up came in the mail today. I had some more RAM come today. I had a Console 5 kit from Luke come today.
Wow.
So how is your OCD doing, Joe?
Sheesh.
Great. I'm just like
That looks like my garage when,
I-
before I
Oh,
cleaned it up.
That's the room right around the corner from my office right here.
Oh, yeah, I know.
So
It was clean last month.
So
couldn't-
which
I
one
couldn't.
of you down in the States is going to call the show Hoarders so we can have Frank on the show?
Oh, man.
I think it's gonna be Joe.
That's impressive.
Huh? What?
Oh, I said you should call the show Hoarders and
Oh,
have
okay.
Frank featured on it.
So are those empty boxes at this point, or is there stuff in those?
Yeah, so those are all I'm saving for packaging materials
All
and
right.
stuff.
Oh,
That
that's
box
good.
mountain toward the backs is all
Yeah.
empty boxes.
Box mount.
Wow.
I mean,
Yeah,
to be
Box
fair,
Mountain.
To be fair.
Frank is moving, so the
Yeah,
boxes
okay.
will come in handy.
That's true.
Yep, this is true. Plus, I send stuff out to people all the time. So,
Speaking of
Impressive.
sending things out, I'm looking
What-
at you, Frank.
What are we sending out?
I'm looking at you, Frank.
And
Hang on.
he's too busy on his phone, didn't even reply to me.
Or Trina.
I'm gonna start crying.
Don't cry. It's okay.
Don't cry for me,
Oh, it's automatic.
Trina.
Don't cry.
Don't cry for me, dear Trina.
Yeah. Oh man. Incredible.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, you have to share that hoard with the world. So
Yeah.
no, I just got a text message from one tenant complaining about another tenant. It's always
Oh.
something. Rentals suck. Don't do rentals.
No, I have a solution for this. You send them both outside with shovels, and you'd be like the person who makes it back in the door after 10 minutes is still a tenant.
That's right. That's right.
We only have room. We only have
It
room
can be
for
solved with a
3
fist.
units.
That's right.
Aggressive expansion. Aggressive expansion.
Have you ever played the game Civilization?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fight.
Just saying.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, one tenant messaged me just a few minutes ago
Uh-huh.
and said the tenant in the very back apartment is absolutely crazy. He is screaming at himself every time I'm there. He needs to go. The cops were there for him about 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
I was
Okay.
like, oh boy.
Never a dull
be
moment
honest,
over there.
I do believe the guy because I was by there last week and I heard screaming and I actually knocked on the door and he was the only one there. Like there was nobody else there. He wasn't on the phone. Like I think he's not all there.
good
can
has. I mean,
So I got to call his people because he has handlers. So I got to call
Really?
his people and let them know. Yeah.
Oh my.
Well, I didn't know who it was that was moving in because an agency rented it for him.
Oh, I see.
oh,
yes.
okay.
So I will call his people on Monday
Hmm.
and let them know that they need to talk to him or move him elsewhere because I can't. I don't like all the random calls and text messages about nothing.
Yeah,
So-
I can imagine how that would get old.
Yes, it does. We had one lady that was living there a while back, and thank God she moved. She would call 6-8 times a day. I'm not even kidding.
Whoa.
Crying, I had to call the cops several times because she said she was going to kill herself
Oh
and all
my
this
Oh
other
my
stuff.
god.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And then when I called the police to tell them, they're like, oh yeah, we know her. We've done with her for years.
Wow.
Big bad biologist. I could use a handler.
Oh, big bad biologist. Big bad
We all could.
biologist.
We all could.
Since you're here, thank you. Thank you so much. I gotta keep putting my hands over it because it shows.
I'll
me
have to
stuff.
tell you that's like the 10th time she showed that tonight, so she is
Yeah.
genuinely super excited about
Is
that.
she
video.
happy?
When are you opening it? I'm
I have
tired of
never
looking
heard, I have never seen anybody more excited about 2 gigs of RAM in my life.
No,
Just giving you crap, Trina.
It's more it's not so
Good.
much the amount of RAM, it's just the community that
Right.
you know, like
Oh,
he reached
So-
out and said,
Trina?
"Hey, do you want the memory?" And I'm
Yeah.
like, "Yeah."
and that's what's great.
Say
Trina, I've
thanks for
also
the
never seen
memories.
a lesbian so excited about a package before.
That's true.
It depends if it's strapped on. That's all I'm
Ah.
saying on that one.
No, you made your bet.
Oh
You made
my God.
you got a lie in it.
Big Bad Biologist said he wants a handler that can stop him from buying old stuff. I think we all need one of those. Trust me.
Be
Trust
careful
me.
yeah,
talking about
no.
handlers around Trina. She might get the wrong idea.
I'm not.
Those are
I'm,
handy
I'm,
lures.
I'm trying to behave myself with that comment. Yeah,
Oh, behave.
Oh,
Next
you're
topic.
you're trying.
I know. I'm
We
trying.
know.
I'm trying
Alright.
to behave.
Huh.
But yes,
Behaved or
in all
behaved
honesty,
out.
thank you very much.
I had to when Trina stepped away from the stream, I left Ryan by himself for a while because I stepped away from the stream because I
Yeah.
forgot burlesque, the local burlesque show they do every year. It's today and tomorrow, so I completely forgot because
How-
usually it's later in the month. So
How do you forget?
I
How do you
know.
forget
So a
burlesque
friend of
shows?
ours texted my wife, and she says, "Hey, burlesque is tonight and tomorrow." And I was like, "Oh crap!" So I went on and bought virtual tickets so that I can
Ah.
watch it tomorrow night. From
And I
home.
just stayed here and
So I don't
talked
have to
myself.
drive there. Yeah, so I left Ryan by himself holding the bag.
Yeah.
If you want to share that link, I'm sure
I
can get it to
can.
Goose.
So it's tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Okay.
So yes, I will message you.
Okay.
But yeah, I watch it every year. They're super nice people that put it on and do the choreography and the directing and all that stuff. They're friends of ours.
Oh yeah. You
Super
watch
nice
it
people.
for the choreography.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to
Well,
be
what
watching
else do you watch for it? So yeah, we've
I
watched it.
watch it for the
years.
plot.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a whole subreddit. Watch it for the plot.
So, so
That's
I
all
can't
I'm
remember what
saying.
burlesque. I can't remember what the theme was last year, but because of the stupid COVID restrictions and stuff, most of them had face masks on, which took a little bit away from the
Yeah.
aesthetic.
Where the hell do I go from here?
And by the way, I want to quickly interrupt. Have a great sleep, Francois. It's probably.
Oh, yes,
super late where
absolutely.
You are.
Yeah.
Yes. Bye, Francois.
He said, "Oh, I missed everyone here. Was watching Steve, and now I need to sleep."
We forgive you for now.
We forgive you for that. It's good to sleep.
Absolutely. Joe, are you working on the same schematic?
I am.
Awesome. Progress is progress.
Yes,
So
indeed.
how goes the battle with the Apple III board, or do I dare ask?
It goes poorly. I spent another couple hours this evening while I was watching Steve
Yeah.
battle his stuff, and it did not go well. And I got grumpy, and I gave up for tonight. And now I'm looking at a brand new tested board on eBay that
Ooh.
should be purchasable in about 8 days, and I'm watching that. And if it works, the guy is
That'd be
getting
awesome.
that board, and I am moving the hell
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
So this whole saga with this Apple III board and Joe reminds me of Castaway with Tom Hanks, and that board is Wilson.
Yeah,
He has conversations with it. He cusses at it. He
You
yells
know
at it. You know, that's what I picture in my mind. The struggle. The struggle is real.
So I'm finally getting Windows 10 installed on that gaming machine.
You know that
it's-
they have a new OS coming out.
Yeah, but guess this is the funny part is that I keep getting these calls from these people all panicked. Oh my god, I need to get Windows 11 because Windows 10 is going to end, and I'm like, yeah, in 3 years or 2 years.
Mhm.
Still, like, relax. It works. You know it.
Trina, do not give
Oh,
up a
awesome.
perfectly good opportunity to sell.
So
I
just so
know.
you guys know, Amber, Tech Ambrosia is streaming tomorrow afternoon at 4 p.m. Mountain Time.
Awesome.
What is
So
that?
she'll be
Eastern?
GPU testing and chat.
Yeah,
Mountain time is what, 2 hours from us, Trina?
I think
Yes.
So, yeah.
So
What's the
yeah.
mountain
So
time?
wait, what
So
time
that'd
was it
be
again?
4 o'clock. So that'd be 6 o'clock, or is
Midnight
it?
in Newfoundland. Gotcha.
6 o'clock our time, I think.
I never can remember, like. does
Look it up
go
tomorrow.
Earlier, or later. Yeah. Yeah.
Trina, it's
But
all
that's
day.
awesome.
Don't worry.
Well, she did her first stream
Listen, Grandpa.
the other day, right?
What I
That
want to
was her
hear
first
from you.
actual live stream.
Grandma Trina, don't worry.
Listen, Grandpa. When I want to hear from you, I'll tell you.
Granny
Elder
Trina.
abuse! Elder abuse!
Yeah.
I don't know
Because
if
obviously
it's
met my
abuse if you like it.
grandparents.
Oh my! Speaking of older people, there was this. So I went to the post office to pick up the memory, and
Eric, you can join if you'd like. 4 Mountain is 6 Eastern, Trina. So yes, you were correct.
Thanks, Eric. Okay.
Eric's
I'm like,
good
wait,
with the
do I
math
add,
numbers.
subtract? How do I do this? Yeah. Anyway, so I went to the post office to pick this up, and it's inside a Shoppers Drug Mart, which is a drugstore.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, there's a guy at the counter who apparently wants every one of his letters mailed separately. And he's writing, I don't know what he's writing down because all I can see is his back. And then there's another younger fella behind him with envelopes. And then there's a guy with 2 large boxes that aren't even taped up that he needs to ship. And I'm like, well, I need to get razor blades and I need to get a pass for the transit because I lost my pass. So I'm like, I'll go up to the front, pay for that.
Multi-pass.
What's that?
You shall not pass.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'll go up to the counter, I'll pay for it, I'll come back. Hopefully these people will be kind of pushed through. And then I go back and there's even a longer lineup, and ahead of me by 2 customers is this little old lady who wants to know everything about her letter that she's sending to Vancouver.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, listen. And I'm like under my breath going, listen, you old bat, hurry up and die.
Oh my God.
No,
Trina.
Trina, no.
She was there literally for like 5 minutes.
No.
Trina, in another year or 2, that's going to be you, and you're going to feel bad when you think
Yeah,
that.
you're gonna
Okay.
want to know where your letter's going.
But here's the thing, though. I will know to go at 9 o'clock in the morning when they open, and there's nobody behind me.
What pisses me off is when you go into a store like Walmart or somewhere like that, and there's an old person in front of you, and it takes forever to check out their stuff, and then all of a sudden they pull out their freaking checkbook and just start writing the check.
See, they don't
And
do
you're
that in
still
Canada.
waiting
Nobody
and
takes
waiting
checks in Canada
and
anymore.
Yeah, they
waiting
don't-
and waiting.
Nobody takes checks up here, so.
They shouldn't here either, because it's annoying. Well, I don't want to use my debit card because I'll get
Okay.
scammed by the Walmart.
I could do you. I could do you one better. I can do you one better. So
Ooh, you can do
at
me
least
one
when I used to work grocery, they used to like. So my work, they would take. Do you guys know what WIC is?
Yeah, like the
Okay,
support thing.
So
Yeah, isn't
what
that
they would
stuff
have to
you-
do was they would
Sodium.
have to run a WIC. What?
Isn't
What?
WIC what you use to solder with?
WIC,
God.
women, infants,
So-
and children.
Zodium.
It's a
There you
Zodium.
go. That's it. It's a food
Zodium, I
thing.
have a
Yeah.
question.
Yeah. So
Zodium,
So,
Zodium, I have a
they
question.
for every item they would run, they would have to run through that program. They would have to do a whole check for it.
Just
And
for
like-
each item?
Yeah, for each class item, like milk, cheese, bread, they would have to run a check every time, like a paper
Holy
check
crap.
through their
So
check
you-
machine.
So you could have like 10 or 20
What?
transactions just for one person.
No, it usually was like around 5 or so. But what even
Still.
made it worse is every single time a customer would come through with one of those, he wouldn't read the check to see what item it was for, and we'd have to go back and get the item that they were supposed to get, not the one that they wanted to get.
Oh God.
So usually when one of them would come through the line, they'd be there for about 20 minutes.
Oh.
Damn.
And we're talking like they would come at like
That's painful.
10 o'clock at night when we didn't have another person there.
welcome to the United States, where if you're poor, we want you to feel bad about it.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like Like they could
Damn.
have done it. They could have made the system so much better, but they
Like
feel
with an
the
electronic card that you would just do, and the software would figure it out automatically.
yeah.
That would have been too easy.
Like a
Though.
debit card.
That's how
Wow,
EBT
very good idea.
works.
Yeah.
That's
So what-
exactly how EBT works.
Hey, I
so-
remember hearing a story about EBT not long ago where these people, I forget, it was somewhere in the South, but these people had a computer glitch and the system was down, but it was giving them like huge, like several $1,000s of charging ability. So
Um,
people were just spending, knowing they didn't have that.
Ooh.
And then they ended up getting in trouble, obviously, because the state finally got the bills when they got it straightened out.
That's
know.
the wrong way to fail a system. Always
Yeah.
fail safe,
Ow, ow,
not
ow,
open.
ow.
Yeah,
Babes.
it's like, holy crap.
Ow, ow, ow.
What you did?
It happens.
Oh, Opie decided to jump up in my lap and dig her claws into my leg.
Ow.
Damn.
Ouch.
By the way, Zodium, Ryan had a question for you.
Yeah, what's up? Sorry.
Are you a fan of Lewis Black?
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Uh,
What?
I am not aware of who that is off the top of my head.
Oh my
Have
god.
you seen the movie Accepted?
Lizzie, I've come to see you.
Have you seen?
No, I've not. I'm not a movie person, so there's a good chance if you
Lewis
say,
Black, he is
"Have you seen a movie?" I've not seen it.
So I'm just going to say Lewis Black has about the same volume of talking as you currently do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could kind of turn down your volume a bit, Zodium. You're a little
So
bit.
Lewis Black he's an old Jewish guy, comedian, and all he does is yell. So imagine a fat
I
Jewish
will.
guy.
I will yell quietly then.
It's kind of like the Scotty
or just,
Pilgrim
or
of the.
just take the
Yeah, he's a
microphone.
Scotty.
out of your mouth.
I'm Zodium.
Uh-oh. Who is this? Eric.
Hey, Eric.
Oh, there's
Knock
Eric.
you off, Rand.
Hey,
You're not a Time Lord.
no, no.
Let's
not a
do
Time
the
Lord.
Time
Wink,
Lord
wink, nudge,
again.
nudge.
Oh,
But that
StreamYard,
being
are
said,
you?
saying
Say no
about
more. Say no more.
saying about Lewis Black, his new show just dropped on YouTube. The full
Oh, no
1
kidding.
hour,
Awesome.
comedy show. It's apparently quite good.
How do I
never-
sound now?
There you go.
Better, yeah.
Better.
Yeah, StreamYard once again helpfully turned on automatically adjust once again.
Yeah. I remember seeing. I first saw him, Black, when he was doing. It just popped up on YouTube one day about his riff on gays and the anti-gay people. And,
Yeah.
yeah, it just was hilarious. I just
Yeah.
couldn't stop laughing.
I think one of his kids might be gay. If I'm not mistaken.
10% chance.
Yeah, most likely.
So he's very protective of the community.
Yeah, no. It was this great, great sketch of where, like, what are you afraid of? Like the gays that come and be knocking on your door, going, "We also have matching pumps." You have to see that.
We have cookies. Join
You know it's not going to wake you up at 7 o'clock on a Sunday morning, knocking on your door? The gays.
That's because we were out all night at Pride and are like hungover and
Very tired.
My
telling
agenda
you.
is to hydrate in the morning, not go out to
Yeah.
somebody's house and be like, "Have you heard of our mission?"
No, so I'll tell you. Years ago, I had these Jehovah's Witnesses that always came, always.
Oh
always,
my god,
always.
yeah.
And I'm pretty nice to people, especially if I don't know them. But they knocked on the door, and they knocked on the door, and it's always two people. You get
Yeah.
somebody
They always
who's been
come
in
in
the
third.
church a long time, and you get some new person. So they always kept coming, and I kept telling them, I'd listen to them at the door for a few minutes, but I'm saying, I'm sorry, I got stuff going on, or whatever, to get them to go.
yeah.
Finally, I got so sick of them coming that once I saw them pull in one day, I stripped butt naked. As soon as they rang that doorbell, I opened the door. I said, "Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I've got time. Come on in. Let's chat."
Oh,
They had
man.
never came back again. Never, ever came back.
Funny.
Never,
My,
not once.
My brother-in-law
Open the door with a
he
knife.
answered the door.
Yes.
And he's African American, Devin is, and he answered the door, and they were talking once, and he was like, "Okay, he's like, so can I bring my partner? Like that sounds really fun. I'll just go get him. He's just in bed asleep." And they were like,
Yeah, but what always confused me about Jehovah's Witnesses is like, a lot of them are super nice people, and they're
Yeah.
very dedicated to what they believe. But when they're telling me, there's 144,000 people going to heaven, I'm like, okay, Jehovah's Witnesses was started in what year? There hasn't been 144,000 Jehovah's Witnesses to this date yet.
Yeah.
I find the math hard to believe.
The math
I can't
doesn't
keep
line
up
up.
with the math. It's like, so where was the cutoff? As far as
For-
who's not going to
For
heaven?
me, I just like playing the Catholic card because they're also terrified of all.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, are they?
Awesome. Oh yeah, they're terrified of. They
What?
do the Antichrist, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, man.
No,
But, yep,
thank you
best
for
way to get rid of
coming.
anyone a guest. Show up at the door naked.
I guess it was effective.
If I did that, it would be my eyes.
Why is Santa Claus naked?
Jesus.
Ah!
Have you been a good boy?
You want to sit on Santa's lap? Tell me what you want.
Oh God!
What do you want for Christmas? Yeah.
That's hilarious.
My eyes gorge.
What a hoot. What a hoot. That's
I
funny.
learned
And
something new
we're
every time I drank.
officially banned.
They are real.
We're shadow banned.
Yeah.
Too funny.
So the new Dungeons and Dragons movie was leaked online.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
What are the reviews? Good,
Good.
bad, indifferent?
Like it
Oh well, it's been in theaters
poured
for a
out
couple of
onto
weeks.
the
but-
floor and down the stairs. It leaked.
Well, there's a movie, isn't it, for Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah, it's actually quite good.
That's what you're talking about.
Oh,
Eric, you have my
did someone
sense of
record it or something?
No, it's been leaked. Like somebody got a copy of it, I guess, from a streaming service. That.
Oh,
is
okay,
pending.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Yeah. It's funny they mentioned that Guardians of the Galaxy. There's 300 or 600 different versions of it being streamed or being shown for different theater setups. But I think it's not for theater setups. It's to figure out where pirated copies are coming from.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. Yep.
Okay.
Right? Because they'll go, well, that copy is clearly this aspect ratio with this
What do they
whatever, and
call
they're gonna be
it?
like,
Mhm.
that
What do
came
they
from
call it?
Minnesota.
Oh, believe me,
I
I'm
wanna
sure they
say
watermark it somehow.
stenography, but that's not the word.
The
Where they hide a
so-
signal inside the image.
Yeah, they do it inside.
steganography.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steganography, yes.
Um,
You were close.
so I work for a local movie theater, and I can tell you that all the movie theaters receive a copy of their movie over the internet.
Mhm.
It's 100% digital. There is a special machine that pushes it, a special server network that pushes it to the projector. And you are correct. It's not visual steganography. It's embedded in the audio at
Oh.
very, very low frequencies.
Yeah.
In ways that you cannot it will survive every lossless audio encoding there is,
Yeah.
and it's fingerprinted to every single specific location,
Wow.
not just the theater chain, the address of the place.
Yep.
So they
Oh,
can.
wow.
So if there's a perfect digital copy that goes out, they'll just fire everybody in the building
Oh wow.
and replace the staff and be like, "Well, you fucked up, didn't you?" Yeah.
One of my pest control customers is a local movie theater, and they fill me in on all kinds of cool stuff with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they're. Yeah.
There's a lot more involved in movie theaters than I would have guessed.
do you get free tickets?
I probably could if I wanted to go, but I usually don't go. But I do get popcorn and slushies and things like that from the concession.
Popcorn.
Ooh, you get the expensive stuff.
I was just saying,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the big high markup stuff.
It's not.
High markup stuff.
It's not
Yeah.
the movie tickets that are the most pricey
Nope.
thing. It's the.
Well, that's the only thing they make money on, honestly,
Yeah.
is the concessions.
Yeah.
They make
Oh,
nothing
yeah.
on the movies,
Joe.
practically nothing.
Look,
That's
Oh, that
nice.
was nice.
I do like that. That came out great.
Wow.
It's a
Oh,
great
nice.
box. What is it for?
What did you print that on, Javier? What type of printer?
in my
Oh, wow.
what's the name of mine? A Creality
3D
CR10.
Okay.
And what is
And,
it? And
Joe,
Javier,
this-
what is it
these are-
for?
Yeah, it's so what I'm doing is remember the Jonathan, the concept computer from the Mac. So there was a concept computer that is like
Ouch.
3 or 4 this is a
Oh,
computer.
right. Yeah.
They had like 3 or 4 different ones. So I'm gonna do. This is gonna be my computer. I'm gonna do 2 or 3 more of this, and they're gonna be put it together, so they're gonna look like a Jonathan. I'm gonna put an Apple logo here, and
Right.
these are the LEDs.
I think I saw a photo of that was actually a real photo on Dana Siberia's site or Twitter.
Well,
a
Dana,
while
yeah,
ago.
it's a Photoshop. It doesn't exist.
Oh, is it
Yeah,
really?
So
There's
yeah,
Those aren't
it's like-
real.
Wait,
It's
what?
so hard to
Our
tell.
pictures are fake.
I'm so disappointed.
But
yeah,
no,
yeah.
I know.
From
I do
Dana.
know that Dana does post some legit stuff as well. So
Really?
it's hard to tell,
Yeah.
That's
like-
Dana's point.
Exactly.
right?
This is
Oh, I know
very, very
exactly.
good.
Yeah.
Photoshop person, yeah.
Hey, do you have to install something on Mac OS for 32-bit addressing?
It depends on the version of the OS
Yeah, you need to put
and the machine. There's a mode 32 enabler you sometimes need because the BIOS itself doesn't support 32-bit, so you need that
Yeah.
mode 32 driver to patch the OS.
Interesting.
So
I'll have
Joe,
to
you
look.
weren't supposed to cut me off. I was going to come up with a smart-ass answer, and then you came up with the real one.
Well, I'm
Sorry.
trying to upgrade the RAM in this 2X.
Autism, ADHD,
Yeah,
blah blah blah
yeah, I get
blah. Insert no.
Because I was
add no social
I was gonna say
media
just
here.
give it a zip code,
Yeah,
and
just-
you're off to the races.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
But yeah, it doesn't like it doesn't like these 4 megabyte sims for some reason.
Sorry about the extreme beard view.
What are you working on, Eric?
I bought a HyperCard
No.
tool thing.
HyperCard.
Yeah, really, HyperCard.
You like it?
Yeah.
Is that one you bought on stream the other day?
Yeah, the
audio thing.
Voyager
Yeah.
Awesome.
audio CD kit.
So it has
The one that
arrived.
Steve had, and he had a
I
sealed
summon the
box,
cat.
and did you point it out to me? Somebody told me about it.
I did. Well,
Yeah,
Trina
computer.
said it, and then
Yeah.
I went on and actually
Tina.
found it.
Tina.
Right. So I
Trina.
went
That's
ahead
right,
and
Trina.
bought it,
Tina?
and
Oh,
so I
Trina,
scanned the. Well, I didn't scan. I used my phone, but anyway, I've got a PDF of the manual and everything. I'm going to upload it to Macintosh. And I told Steve, don't open that box because I've got it, and I'll post it.
Step one
Nice.
had a hole
When
in
did,
the
when did you
box.
re- when did you receive it, Eric?
Put your
What?
dick in the box.
When did you receive it?
A couple of days ago.
Have you played around with it any yet, or?
No, I haven't done anything but image it. I've had way too much going on lately. In fact, I can't even share my screen right now because my Elgato capture card is loose in the box.
Oh.
It's
Oh, no.
unseated itself.
Loosey goosey.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to spend some time this weekend pulling out the box, and I probably need to clean it. Blah blah blah.
That's like
Blah, blah,
me. That's like me this week. I got an entire department to redo all the desktops and mobile computers. They all need SSDs
Nice.
Nice.
and keyboard. And some of I've run into 2 so far, and I've only worked on 3 of the mobile computers. Like these are laptops on wheels. That needed new keyboards.
Yeah.
So I now have how to remove and put them back in down pat.
Yeah, you'll get really good at it.
Because the issue is obviously things get spilt on them and then they just go
Yeah.
get all messed up. So yeah, so I've replaced 2 out of 3 that I've worked on. I'm like, this is not a good ratio.
Certainly not.
So one of the things I was trying to figure out is how the proper form of backup I should do for these CDs. Because this actually, if you put it in a Mac, it comes up with 2.
How
It must
weird.
be a hybrid. It's got an audio track as well as data.
Okay.
And Macintosh Garden's guidelines are geared towards Macintosh computers doing the backups. Anyway, I had to use an external CD-ROM drive with my Mini because the DVD CD drive in the Mini, it won't read discs right now.
That's got to get all the way
It's
the
kind
hell.
of frustrating.
How in the hell is that going to happen?
Oh, by the way, Zodium,
Yeah.
RetroTechie said you are the best 6 frames per second gamer he knows.
So,
That's right.
this.
I mean, it looks fine to me looking at StreamYard. So I mean,
As I'm watching you here on StreamYard from my end, it just looks so choppy.
Frame.
well,
Yeah.
that might also be because it's that time of day when my connection starts going down.
Gotcha.
Nothing I can
What
do because
browser are you
Comcast said
using?
they don't care.
Give it.
So,
give it
I got 2 questions.
You could always
for
give it some coffee.
you. Sodium, I have 2 questions for you.
What's up?
What kind of processor do you have?
Ryzen 5700X.
Interesting. Question number 2. What browser are you using for StreamYard?
Firefox.
Nice.
That's the problem.
Try using Microsoft Edge. I think there's a combination of the Ryzen processor line and all other browsers because I have the exact same problem. My frame rate is in the tank unless I use Microsoft Edge.
Really?
And I have a Ryzen.
I will try it, but at least if I'm going by you now, your frame rate is still a little in the tank. It's better, but a little bit.
No, his
I'll
is
try
fine.
it. Give me a
His
moment.
is
Yeah.
fine. It's
You just got to try edging. That's all you need to do.
You like
How
living
about
in the
you
edge?
now, buddy?
Netscape
Oh,
Navigator. That's
yeah.
the one. I miss Netscape
RetroTechie
Navigator.
suggests using Netscape Navigator.
Oh, he should use a text browser like Lynx or
Lynx.
something.
Yeah.
That would.
Oh,
Can you
So
just
now-
imagine like an ASCII stream? That'd be great.
yeah. So now that the rest of you are on here, I was saying something earlier about possibly creating a MUD server online that we can access using Telnet. So
Yes.
you can access it from multiple computers, obviously. So that would be, I think it'd be cool.
I think didn't Action Retro set something up like that?
Yeah, he's got a MUD server.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's accessible online for like other people.
Yeah, I don't
And
know.
that's not a MUD server. That's a choose your own adventure book.
What
Yeah.
are you working on, Chris?
I am working on a Java version of the Nabu adapter. So I've basically
Nice.
ported the Nabu network version to Java. And
I am sorry
Nice.
that you have to deal with Java.
I like Java. It's by choice. But I know some people don't like it. I don't have a problem with it.
I
Maybe-
like Java in my coffee cup.
RetroTech Chris, we need to talk to you about you and your life choices.
Yeah. Well, I program in Java or support projects that program in Java, and
Right.
I can say that it does very well for me.
Okay.
Java is like
I feel sorry
COBOL
for you.
was for the prior generation.
Java the Hutt.
Java
Java
will
the
guarantee
Hutt.
you employment for the rest of
Java
your life.
The Hut.
Yes,
Java the Hut.
Yeah.
I love you.
It's like Pizza the Hut.
You will be able to
Pizza's
work
gonna call out for you.
on that, just like the COBOL programmers that can get 6 figures.
Or
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the IBM mainframe guys that are still around who are like 80.
Yeah.
God, what was it? So New York subway system was still running on OS2. Then when they had the pandemic hit, all of the benefit system for like unemployment and stuff of that was on Cold Fusion stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were in a real pickle
Damn.
trying to find people to work on stuff to make it work when there
As
was
long as
like
they not
tons of
connect to
people
internet,
trying to
you
get
run
on.
Windows
Cold
NT4, it'll be
Fusion.
fine.
I haven't heard that in a while.
So speaking of
Cold Fusion?
OS, oh,
Yep.
Yeah.
speaking of OS2, we got talking, Frank, Ryan, and myself about OS2, and I done a Google search of trying to find out what the back end of OS2 was, and I found this thing about
one.
OS2 version 4, and it said it could run on PPC, and I'm like,
PowerPC, yeah.
Yeah, PowerPC, right? And I'm like, wait, does that mean I could run it on one of my G4s?
No, but you can run a haiku.
They were only for IBM, which had a PowerPC.
Yep.
Just to be confusing.
But
Well,
you
because
can-
PowerPC
you can-
processors were made by IBM, weren't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
They were, yeah.
PowerPC
You can-
was a collaboration between IBM and Apple.
Yeah.
And Motorola.
Motorola, that was the other company.
Oh, and just to let Zodium know, wow. That's what the game looks like running smoothly. Okay, cool.
Does it work?
Unfortunately, as you can probably see, now I'm subject to like 10 ads for Microsoft Edge.
Pi-hole is your friend, my friend.
No,
It's like that episode of Futurama when they
I
jack
had to
into
go
that
through
mom
the
net.
funds ritual of being like,
And
no,
all the-
Microsoft, I do not want to use Edge.
Ads.
Go away.
All right, babe.
Please
Say hi
make
to
us your home
Say hi to
browser.
everybody. Hi. Mummy gave me
Hi.
treats earlier. I don't know who was here for that part. Drake was in the chat going,
Oh my
You
God!
gotta
There's a
give her
cat
treats.
in your.
yeah, I'm rubbing a pussy. What can I say?
Trina.
So that's
I
what
think you've
PPC
said it
stands
all.
for.
PowerPC, yeah.
Mhm.
But unfortunately,
Power to
not
the people.
the Apple ones. I was all excited.
But like
I'm
I said, you
oh,
can
cool.
you can run the haiku, which is
Well, they
the,
make flavors, you know.
Yeah.
the last or the open source version
I want
of
strawberry.
OS2.
Haiku.
Haiku?
Haiku is BIOS.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
What's the current
You're
call?
probably thinking of the Ecom station, and there's a clean room re-implementation called ArcaOS.
Arcos, yeah, that's what it is, yeah.
That just rolls off the tongue.
I know, right?
Right?
Marketing loved that one. Damn you! I have 32-bit addressing turned on. Why are you so angry?
I don't know about you guys, but I kind of like the
No, I don't like it.
sound of that chime.
It's taunting. That's exactly what that sound is. It's pleasant, but it
Yeah,
has
you're
a
like, oh,
demeaning.
something's-
It has a demeaning tone.
But it's like something bad hasn't happened, but it has.
Yeah. Exactly.
Are you?
It's like,
It's like-
get ready for failure.
It's gonna
Set
be
sail for
painful,
fail.
but you're going to enjoy it.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
Javier, are you cleaning each key by hand?
Yep.
Wow.
So the
Dedication.
problem is that I retro-writed these for 2 days and still
Haha, I got it.
are yellow. Oh, you cannot see it. But yeah.
No,
there's-
it's
Oh,
kinda-
hang
yeah.
on. Sorry.
Hold on.
Oh no, we can. It's just that he's. Oh, there we go.
There's some yellow ones.
They don't look as bad though as when you first got them.
Oh well, no, but you know, I'm a little bit crazy, and I wanted to
Well.
be perfect.
No.
I'm a little bit Alexis.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
sorry, you're right. I'm a little bit Joe.
I'm a little bit country.
Right.
A little bit rock and roll.
Excuse me, can we have Miles come back up?
We only talk about kilometers.
Damn it! I just got that thing working.
Oh.
Potatoes.
Potatoes.
Diddly-dee potatoes. Now,
All right.
Compact, how am I supposed to get that power supply out of there?
With their
Uh,
special tool that only costs $49.99.
Right.
95.
Okay.
After mail-in rebate.
Oh,
Wait,
I just got a notification in Windows Update that my machine can run the gaming tower here can run in Windows 11.
awesome.
Ooh, great.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Why?
Whoop-de-doo.
Is that a
Much wow.
Okay.
Whoop-de-doo,
Okay.
Basil.
Frank,
Stop
I would like you to make
shitting on
me big
Windows.
though, because there is something I want to ask the group to see what they think.
In
Fine.
Goreville.
Jumbo.
You don't need to make me solo. You can just go over. to
Ask
the-
away, Trina.
Hi.
Yeah,
Yeah, let me
System
switch.
bus error.
Wow, what the heck?
Okay.
Let me switch cameras.
I think I ended up in the middle of invalid memory.
Maybe. Can I?
Oh,
Aha. So you see that? You see the fan light that just keeps flickering
That's
Yeah.
great.
off and
Yeah,
on?
I'm a fan.
It
Okay.
thinks it's at a rave.
But
Yeah.
watch what happens when I restart the system. We're restarting. Eventually.
Are you sure?
I think so. Oh, maybe I need to turn it off. I'm going to just power it off. Hold on. Yeah, because it's not doing it.
Is that-
What have we devolved into? Oh wow!
All right, so let me just get it shut down here.
Synchronized nerding.
All right.
It'll never happen again.
Trina, we put that fan in
Long
so you
time
could
now,
have
thank
turn the
you.
fan on and off, not have dance rave parties.
Okay, but see, look, so it cycles through colors
Yeah.
normally, but then it just goes to white and it just flashes. Does anyone
Yeah,
know
because
why?
your fan controller needs to be adjusted probably.
That's
There's probably
exactly
an
what I was
RBG.
thinking. Those new things, they connect to the computer via I2C or USB or some funky bus thing. And if the bus driver isn't installed right or the right software isn't there, it's
That's-
getting like
that's-
spurious garbage and it's just
That's
doing
actually
whatever
probably an error code.
It
Can't communicate the software or something.
it's you need to take it to Flavor Town.
Yeah.
Wait, what the hell?
Or Funky Town.
That's right.
Okay. I don't like AMD motherboards. It got all mad at me because
I don't like computers that light up like that.
Why
I
is this
hate
being
RGB.
so mean to me?
RGB.
oh my god, there's the alley cat. Meow. Meow.
So Will's 4 meg Sims that he's been making,
Yeah.
he actually made the new version of it. He ordered new boards
Oh,
for
you
it
can take me out big now. Rick,
that
if you
has
prefer.
LED light on there that actually does the signaling.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now I
we were
wanna buy
talking
it.
about that. At
Yeah,
one
so
time,
it's
yeah.
like, you know, the case is closed, but it's cool to know that it's in there blinking.
The case is closed. Another
That's
subtle.
Well, if you do a Mac Effects case,
Well, that's true too. But
style
they're
case, then
so I went to get a clear one, but by the time I knew about them, they were already gone.
Everything is better with LEDs.
Everything is better
awesome.
with LEDs.
Everything is
so you just need to do one of those wall teardowns where your machine is just pieces on a flat plane and you hang it on the wall.
There we go.
I demand that this
Play-Doh's.
occur immediately.
Play-Doh's plane.
Play that funky music, white boy. Oh, sorry.
As a white boy, I can tell you we don't have any funky music.
Yeah.
Well, we have a
Nor
white boy.
nor can we jump.
No.
No.
All our music is stolen from people with skin much, much darker than ours.
That's
We
right.
also have there are several words we're not allowed to say.
That would be me.
That's true.
Oh no.
Yeah, Javier, I'm sorry for culturally appropriating your entire language.
my skin color.
Are you related to Mr. 305, Mr. Worldwide?
Yeah.
I would. Oh, you know, funny thing that you say that. He used to be. He used to drive around my house in a van with his
Oh, no
name
kidding.
outside. You know, yeah. When he was not famous, so I was like, "Who's that guy Pitbull thing?" And you know, later
That's
I
pretty
found
awesome.
out. Yeah,
So you could have been part of his club.
yeah, of his entourage.
Yeah.
That sucks to be me.
I'm sorry. Am I laughing out loud at that one?
Are you laughing at the fact that Javier pronounced something inappropriate or
Are you
improperly?
laughing at me?
I am.
That's very
no,
culturally insensitive.
You're
not
insensitive. yeah.
Extremely.
I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing at the way Javier pronounced it. I'm just laughing at the thought of him being part of,
An entourage.
yeah, an entourage. Exactly.
What the hell?
All right, guys, I'm falling asleep. So
Hi, Chris.
I will bid you
All
all
right, Chris.
good night.
Hey,
Thanks
Chris,
for hanging
I know
out,
our
Chris.
conversation is boring, but you know,
No,
you should be more subtle.
it's been a long day.
So you're not going to hang around and play.
No.
Oh, probably
Nah,
not.
boo boo.
I do need to get that out and play with it though. One of these days.
What,
Enjoy,
whip
my
out and play
friend.
with us?
That's what he said. Ah, ha, ha.
I was waiting.
Have
Dun,
a-
dun, 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 bad
See you guys.
joke.
Take
Longest
care,
goodbye.
Chris.
Bye.
Bye, Chris.
Have a
Bye.
good night, Chris.
See you, Chris. Thanks for
Bye.
coming.
Nighty night.
Thank God that guy's gone.
I
Where's Ron when we need him?
Where is Ron?
don't know where Ron is.
Damn you, Ron.
Has there
I
been
mean,
a
he might
Ron
be watching
sighting?
Bruce's stream, maybe.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
'Cause I think
Although
Bruce
I
was
didn't
streaming.
see him in the chat on Steve's, but he might be. And he normally doesn't. He's normally at least not in the chat on Bruce's stream. So
Oh man. So will this actually fully boot now?
Probably not.
This thing's acting up like a trouble child on crack.
Yeah, probably not.
Fully.
Bueller.
Bueller.
Anyone? Anyone?
anybody want a 2 terabyte hard drive?
No, I'm good, thanks.
Hell.
I
doesn't
could
make any
use
sense.
one, but no.
Fighting.
Time after time.
Because I know what this customer is going to use it for, and she literally has so much wasted hard drive space.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
I told you what I want.
Tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Oh my
Turn
God.
around.
Every now and then I get a little.
Welcome to the singing stream.
That's right.
So
I blame
weird.
Joe.
Sober karaoke, as we call it.
Yeah.
Sober karaoke.
Yeah.
So, is there a way to just shut off the light but still have that fan going?
Disconnect the header that connects to the board that gives it the data signal.
Okay,
Just
perfect.
plug it in to power only. The fan should spin. The lights will probably go into default mode. And there you are.
Fan spins, but no one's home.
That's a theory. I don't know. I've disowned not only all RGB fans, but all people who own them and use them. So
I'm a fan.
Okay, but
Joe, Joe.
do you also disown people who sell them to clients? Because
Yeah.
it's not my computer.
no,
Definitely.
because the customer is always right to some extent. But I could say that if I were to sell something like that to a customer, I would never, ever suggest that RGB fans even exist.
Ever?
Well,
Never
this
have
thing-
I ever.
But this came pre-installed in the computer that I got it from. The guy that built it. So
Likely story.
Well, I mean, what can you do in that case? Nothing.
yeah,
It helps if you're typing on the right keyboard, Eric.
Hey Joe, do you want to be sad?
No. I'm sad all the time.
I've got RGB
I take medication to
my
avoid
Power
that.
Mac
Thank you.
9600.
And now a word from our sponsor. Fuck it all. For when you really need to have a bad day.
love it.
Take
love
one pill.
It.
You'll be set.
All right. Get this stupid
So at the
computer-
last science fiction convention, there was a guy going around. He had a CNC laser cutter,
Mhm.
and he was giving out fucks. So if you didn't have a fuck to give, he gave you one.
Nice, nice, love it.
I
Yeah,
just
little-
saw.
That's a
little
hoot.
little cutout ones, little words.
I-
different
I-
ways spelled.
I saw
That's a
I saw an Instagram post from Adam Savage today
Okay.
Oh, no kidding.
where he was showing a coin like that. He's like, "This entitles the user to exactly one fuck."
Nice, nice.
One. Only one.
Okay,
Only,
I
only
think
one.
Everybody
I-
gets one. Thank you, Spider-Man. Everybody gets one.
I think I got the RGB crap cut out of it.
Come on.
I think. Don't quote me on that yet.
I'm gonna
I'll
quote you.
quote you.
Well, then quote me by saying I think.
Should I run that?
Therefore I am.
What do you think about that? Should I run that trace all the way up there?
Was that Voltaire?
Yes.
I think therefore
Yes.
I am.
I guess. I don't know.
Cogito
That's
ergo
not Voltaire. That's
That's,
the Greek
what's that?
one. What's his name?
No, it's
Yeah. Please Google it for me.
Okay, so I didn't disconnect it.
Rene Descartes.
Yep,
No.
Descartes. There you go.
Descartes.
Descartes, yeah.
If you're French, Descartes.
Rene.
What about grocery cart?
Orani.
That's what you Rene Descartes.
Green.
Have you guys ever watched that? You remember Robert Wall, who played in Batman years ago?
Okay.
No.
What?
He's a professor at a school now, and he did this bit several years ago called "Assume the Position," which is where I got that segment from.
Right.
And his whole discourse was assume the position that history is pop culture. So history is only what is popular or what people think it is at the time. So he was talking about, like the man who shot Liberty Valance. The famous line is, "When the fact becomes legend, print the legend." And then there was the one about everybody talks about Paul Revere, warning about the British coming. He said, in all actuality, Paul Revere only rode like 6 miles.
Yeah.
The real person that actually rode the whole way was Israel Bissett, which a lot of people don't know. So that's what they're saying. But people would think, at the time, like, well, who the hell is Israel Bissett? The story about Paul Revere was more popular, so that became the legend. So, so that's what he was saying. His whole premise was, assume the position that history is pop culture.
Yeah.
The movie, but his demonstration on the course, like you can actually watch him teaching this class on it, and it's hilarious. Like he does a really good job, but he goes through all kinds of different things, but super good job on it.
My daughter about Steve Jobs. She didn't know about it.
What's that?
That he's more famous. She told me, but he's the one who created Apple and blah blah blah. I say no, and I have to talk to her about Woz.
Yeah. Woz.
Oh yeah.
And basically, Woz is the one who created Apple. Jobs.
Jobs was a great salesperson.
Marketed it. Yeah.
Well, what about the third founder?
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Well, that was Ronald Wayne.
Ron Wayne. Yeah.
The third, and he sold his shares for like fucking pennies.
And he's the Intel
like 5
guy, right?
minutes.
Yeah.
He worked for Intel, right? He was an
I
Intel
think
employee.
he's the one that had business.
He was a retired electronics industry person.
No,
I don't know who he is with though.
I thought he was with Intel.
Hang on, let me see here. I'm gonna Google him.
What's his name again?
Wayne started his first business, which sold slot machines. The company failed. Wayne reflected in 2014 that I discovered very quickly that I had no business being in business. I was far better at working in engineering. So yeah, he failed at his first company. But he ended up working for, who was it? Okay, so he had a 10% share of Apple that he had sold for the US for $800 US.
Wow.
Well, and there was that one guy
10%
who
stake.
I've seen interviews with him. He was like a freelance engineer, did a few days of work for them, and they offered him stock or cash because at the time they were really tight on cash.
Yeah.
Oh
and
yeah.
he took the cash.
Yep.
And they interviewed him, I don't know, decades later, and asked. And he says, "Yes, my mother reminds me all the time about how much it'd be worth now."
Yep.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you would never know. Everybody
Well,
would.
yeah.
Know
How
that.
would you know? Yeah.
Here you go. In 1976, Wayne built the internal corporate documentation system at the 3-year-old Atari, where he met coworkers Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. To help settle one of their typical intense discussions about the design of computers and the future of the industry, Wayne invited the two to his home to facilitate and advise them. In the ensuing 2-hour conversation about technology and business, Jobs proposed the founding of a company led by Wozniak and himself. The two would each hold a 45% stake so that Wayne could receive a 10% stake to act as a tiebreaker in their decisions. As the venture's self-described adult in the room, at the age of 41, Wayne wrote the partnership agreement, and the three founded Apple Computer on April 1st, 1976. Wayne illustrated the first Apple logo and wrote the first Apple I manual. Yeah, that's crazy.
The thing is that if you think about it, if you have to wait 30, 40 years for this to happen, who really at that time?
Who has that much foresight? Yeah.
That long, exactly. Nobody,
Yeah. Well,
Because
sometimes it's also risk.
Sure.
Big risk.
I got a call. I had a college intern that worked for me at a consulting company that that I was employed by back in mid 90s. Okay. Close to 2000. And I was I suggested that we get interns, and the owner says, "Good, go get some." So I had to do the intern program and all that. Anyway, long story short, this kid, I went to a Linux users group meeting, and there was this kid talking behind me about how his dad said he needed to get a job, or he was going to make him work in his construction company. So I turned around and says, "Do you want a job?" put him to work doing just some basic web development and stuff, and he was there for about 6 months, and then he was gone to college. Years later, he called me up or emailed me or something and said, "Hey, I'm doing a startup company to do web development with a friend of mine and stuff. Are you interested in joining us?" And I'm like, got a family and a young kid, and you know, sorry, but good luck.
That's a big risk. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He sold his multi-million-dollar company last year, and had to divvied up shares in the company with the founding members of it, and there you go.
Well,
But I just couldn't risk doing that at the time.
Well, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
I had Apple shares. I bought 200 Apple shares when I was youngest. When it came out, it was $12 each.
Huh.
And it was before Michael Dell told that he was going to take over. And then when Michael Dell said that he was going to take over, and there was a thing that it was going to be, absorbed by Dell, everybody was panicking, and they told me, no, your shares are going to be worth nothing. You better sell them. So I sold them at $14 each.
Oh man.
So
well, you made a couple bucks, technically.
I made a couple of bucks.
Probably not after fees.
Yeah. But
yeah.
But who would know? And at that point, it was like a very, very high risk to keep them.
Yeah.
So I was gonna lose the little money I had.
Welcome back.
Right.
I buy stock. I'm well simple. But I would buy it with money that I was just going to throw away anyway. So
Yeah.
If it pans out, it pans out. If it doesn't, it's one less Volkswagen I have.
I own shares. I own quite a few shares in a mining company, and I owned a ton of shares in a shipping company. That was a fucking piss poor investment there. They did so many reverse stock splits. I was livid.
My nickel has gone down 70% since I purchased.
Oh, I owned shares in a social media company that didn't go anywhere.
I remember when during the .com boom, when Linux companies were
actually my shares went up,
doing IPOs like crazy.
Yeah,
I was investing at that time, and me and a broker, because he didn't know a lot about technology, he was like, "Should we buy this or not?" So we were doing it where we'd get in as soon as we could. As soon as we doubled our money, we'd sell half, so we wouldn't lose anything.
Exactly. That's what.
So it was like gambling.
Well, this company, I haven't checked them in a long time. So Friendable, I own like thousands and thousands of shares of them. I bought it, as a penny stock.
Yeah.
And their revenue is up 2,522.35%. So I'm gonna check more into that. I got to look at my Charles Schwab account.
Charles.
Charles Schwab.
I own
day and night.
So I own a lot of stock in a American/Canadian mining company, Northern Dynasty Minerals. Sorry.
Canadians, they're gonna.
But they're hit or miss with those guys, though. Those mining people.
Never the Canadians.
Well, I invested in it. This was before Trump took office, because I invested in it because they have a large mining operation in Pebble Creek in Alaska.
Okay.
And they own the rights to that. And there's tons of good data that have come out of samples from there. So I bought tons of shares. The mine is in Alaska, Pebble Creek. But there was all, like, EPA wouldn't give them permitting because of some trout fish thing or something.
Yeah.
But I bought a ton more shares of the stock when Trump was getting elected into office because he was supposed to repeal a lot of EPA stuff. It never happened. So I bought a ton of shares then because I'm like, oh yeah, they'll get the mine going and then I'll get some money. But yeah, it hasn't really happened yet.
Don't forget
one of these years.
Don't forget his slogan when he was running: "Promises made, promises kept."
I don't ever remember hearing that. I don't pay much attention.
Oh, I do. I follow your lovely politics down there like crazy.
It is entertaining.
It is.
It certainly is. It reminds me of the old Maury Povich show. Man or woman? Man or woman?
Exactly.
You know, you never know. It's exciting. Who knows what's going to happen?
Who's the real daddy?
Yeah, exactly. You are not the father.
God rest him.
Garth, how are you?
Come on down.
Come on down.
Hey, Garth.
It's late. Garth, sure, it's like 6 o'clock.
How is it late?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Good.
You got a lot of background noise. but we can
Are
hear
you doing a Lewis Black impression while vacuuming?
Yeah.
No, I'm in. I'm in the laundry room as well. So I mean,
Oh, shipping and receiving.
Yeah.
Yes, we know what shipping and receiving is. Richard
How do I
Texas
sound
on
now?
real shipping cam.
That's better.
Oh yeah, that's
Zodium, why did you go back to a BlackBerry?
I'm trying to win points with the Canadians.
I
You
miss my
know-
BlackBerry. Honest to God, I had
most
several
of our
Blackberries.
Canadian pension plan is invested in BlackBerry, right?
Be back in a
Oh
second.
my God.
Yeah.
and
We don't like to talk about that.
And you also know that there used to be a bunch of us employed by BlackBerry in Halifax, which is where they had one of their headquarters until they closed.
Yeah.
So some of us have some.
RIM is not the greatest company in the world.
Oh my gosh. So I went to BlackBerry's website, and the very first thing that pops up is secure devices. Like, is that because nobody uses them or what? Is that what makes them secure? I'm confused.
They're a
They're-
security company now. They
Yeah,
don't
they're
make
a security company.
devices.
Is it?
Nice.
But don't they still produce phones or something?
No.
Or some
Nope.
people
No,
still
they're not.
use them. Sorry, they don't produce them, but people still use some.
I'm
people still
telling
use
you,
them.
Well,
I
know
loved
for a
my
fact that,
BlackBerry when I
Bell-
had it.
They
Bell
can't
has
use
stopped
them anymore.
supporting
The networks no
Yeah.
longer
Oh,
support it anymore.
okay.
Yeah, Bell no longer supports them.
They have
Hey, so
that's
Fruito
why.
Jetta, or Frank, I guess I should just call you Frank, right?
Yep. What's up?
I gave you an iBook and I got 3 more.
That's how they happen. You put a seed out there, and then all of a sudden they just
They're
come
like
right in.
tribbles.
What
Exactly.
kind of iBooks are they?
That's awesome. The dual USB.
One of them is a dual USB, the other 2 are 14 inches.
I was
Nice.
gonna say they look bigger.
I got to find a keyboard still for that clamshell. I'm still
I
looking.
I want to see if this this dual USB is any better than the really clean one that I got.
See the problem? We could stream all
Charles
night.
is in charge
The-
in his mind.
I actually have to head
Huh?
off, guys. I'm dropping. I've been up since like
Okay.
4 this morning. So
Well, you have
Well,
a wonderful evening, Ryan.
You should, Ryan. You should have done what I did. Have a coffee mid-afternoon, and I am wired for sound still.
Coffee or
I-
Coke?
I have.
Coffee.
Yeah,
Brian said, "Eat your shepherd's pie."
That's right.
No, I drink coffee fairly regularly. Like I have
Mm.
7 or 8 cups a day. So I'm,
Oh, I only use.
Oh, God.
I have 2 in the morning, and that's it.
I have 1 in the morning and use that's it. So
I'm wired for sound.
yeah, I can see why.
Oh, how's the foot smell, Zodium?
That's what I was gagging over.
I have a keyboard to an 800 megahertz version.
Oh,
does not
oh
smell.
Lord, it's bad.
What smells like feet?
I've
Explain this.
got one
Sir.
that doesn't smell.
Keyboards smell like feet.
Yes, they
The
smell like
glue
shit.
that was used to bond that keyboard together degrades
Yuck.
and turns
Oh.
into athletic foot smell.
Oh,
I thought
None of my
somebody just used it
iBooks
for
stink.
foot fetish videos or something.
Does it boot? We have a chime.
well, we have a
Hard
time.
drive is really noisy.
Zodium, if you want me to ship you a replacement keyboard, you can have the one I've got.
It does not smell as bad.
It does not smell at all. You can detect a faint odor if you stick your face in it.
Ugh.
But it doesn't smell like feet. It just
Yeah,
smells like a
you
keyboard.
don't want to detect any odor when you stick your face in it. Anyway.
You're supposed to shake your head and go blah, 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 when you put your face in it.
Oh, I see.
Do that.
Oh, that motor
Seriously,
Try it
if you
again.
want this-
Try it again.
If you want this keyboard, I'll ship it to you.
There you go. You got it.
Before
That's the
we
full experience.
before we go way too far off topic, have a good night, Ryan, and sleep well.
We'll talk to you
Yes,
later.
Ryan. Have a wonderful
Have a good
evening.
Cheers.
See ya. Bye.
It has no OS on it. Great. Wonderful.
Well,
All right.
your GPU is going to fail in a minute anyway.
I'm gonna go do my own live stream. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I was confused for a second, then I'm like, wait, it's Trina. I know what she means.
Oh, Trina.
Oh, we have an optical drive. Yay.
So I've just recently discovered Survivor. You know, I like vintage things.
What is that?
A television show where they
Oh.
put like 16 people on like an island and they have to survive for 40
Oh,
days
that-
or something.
That thing.
I'd
it
never
was-
seen it before. I
It
just
was created
came out
after
on.
the last writer's.
Has somebody
Um,
died?
Well, after I'd watched the Picard season 3, for some reason it came up as recommended, so I started at season 1 and I'm almost through season 2. I'd never seen it before.
It's been on like
That's
25
interesting.
years.
Yeah, no, 44 seasons.
You know,
have.
they do two
What?
a year.
Holy crap!
Oh,
Yeah,
They do
44
two seasons a year.
So, I don't know if I'm gonna say it right. Borneo. I don't know.
Borneo.
Somewhere in the South China Sea.
Borneo.
Yes. So that was the first season. The second season, right now, I'm finishing up. I only have a couple episodes left. Is in Alaska. It's in Australia, in the outback. Yeah. But it's interesting.
My wife has watched it since it started.
This is my first time watching it,
Yeah.
and it's okay.
There's some
It's not
history
hard,
behind
but
the winner
okay.
of the first year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The winner of the first year was a guy.
Yes.
What was his name?
Richard.
Richard. Yes, Richard.
Bart Hat McAssington. Oh,
Yes. Well,
So
basically.
you know him. But yeah, no. His name was Richard. I
Yeah.
remember.
Do you want me to tell you what the?
Yeah, go for it. Let's hear it.
Okay.
Because I already saw the season. so
He
there's no spoiler.
argued with the producers that when they paid him the prize,
Mhm.
they should pay the taxes on it because they promised him X number of dollars.
Right.
Okay.
So he didn't pay the taxes on it.
Oh, that's a lot of tax.
They came
That's a
after
hell of a
him.
lot of tax.
They came after him.
Of course.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, believe
So-
me, the government wants their slice of the pie, which is
Yes.
a very large slice when it comes to a prize amount of like $1 million.
And he has come back into Survivor veteran shows once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, but he's a jerk.
Yeah, he wasn't well liked on the show.
Yeah.
But the girl and him that were at the end of the first season, like people really didn't like her because they said she was like backstabbing and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I'm not all up to date on the tea, but that's
Yeah,
that's the
there's
gist I got.
several characters throughout the season. Some are like they were awesome players. They won.
Yeah. Oh, I take that back. So I did see one season of Survivor, but it was the villains and heroes. So that must be one of the shows you were talking about.
Yeah.
That just reminded me because I did
Yeah.
remember seeing that.
There's a guy named Boston Rob.
Yes.
who's been extremely successful with it, and
Yep.
He ended up marrying one of the other contestants.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So, let's see. This is a firewire cable. I think it is like 10, at least like 15 feet long.
That's a
I
very
needed
nice
that
tool.
like last week.
What was that? What I do? Oh, I failed. I broke it. Oh, it's broken. Oh God, it's broken. Okay, it's back.
Okay.
Did
So-
you make the lines a little
Short-lived.
too thick there, Joe?
I made the
Oh,
lines mega dittos rush. Yeah.
Time to get out
Guardian.
another dual USB. Fuck. Just
I don't know how to do this correctly.
Hey, I have the one that you sent me right here. It works really well.
I'm glad it does.
I like it.
I have one in pieces.
Let's see. Does it still have a charge on it? Yes, it does.
All to pieces.
I've got some replacement, or I have two power supplies too.
This is the
Or-
worst.
For one of these?
Well, I've got two batteries, and one power supply.
I was gonna say, if anybody's got an extra like power supply for one of these and wouldn't mind sending it my way, I'd love to
If you want
forever.
Oh,
you
I
want
bought one on eBay. It was like new for like $14 shipped.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Steve
If-
actually
if you
helped
want-
me.
If you want any of the leftover parts, I gave the optical drive to Garth, but you could have anything else from the rest of it.
I will
Steve
keep
helped
that
me.
in mind.
Steve helped me find the power supply, and he's like, I think this is the right one, but I'm not 100% sure. So if you buy it and it doesn't work, it's okay. I'll buy it from you.
Yeah.
So the
But it
problem
did,
with
it
the
worked.
power supply I have is it's like a Chinese knockoff. So it'll work fine for these, but if I try to use it with my PowerBook G4, it'll start to overheat. Also, that did not work. Why? Oh, because I'm. What's the key command for target disk mode? If anybody knows offhand,
Command T.
that's what I was holding and it didn't work. I wonder what that.
No.
Why?
Fart ass McNugget head.
He
It's not
likes
a key
that.
combo.
He likes that one tonight.
I'm pretty sure it's Command T.
Biff jerky.
I'll just have to
That's
go into
hilarious.
startup disk or something and tell it.
Hello,
Please,
I'm
please
Pat
do the
Knight.
thing.
Isn't that the
Wonder-
sound that it makes when you open like the crescent rolls? The biff.
Tootsie
Oh.
Roll!
I think this battery is taking a charge.
It's a friggin'
It is
Cool.
flashing, so
Yeah, I've got. I might have lost one of the feet, but I've got.
Oh,
the
you
little,
have got to be.
You know, the feet
Dave.
things, stuff like that.
Hi, Dave.
Wait.
How are
No.
you, sir?
It disappeared.
Hey, Dave!
Dave joined a stream I'm on. Oh my god, I'm
Woohoo!
surprised.
He was just disconnecting. He wanted to say hi.
Hi,
How are
Dave.
you, Dave?
Good. How you guys doing?
Good, good.
Good.
Now we're doing good.
That's right. We're great now.
So, yeah.
Your presence
So,
is inspiring.
Hey, hey, Trina,
Yo,
is smoking weed allowed on here?
Is
Because
it?
I'm about to blaze.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Haha.
Pretty funny there,
technically,
Zodium.
so Zodium, technically this is Frank's stream, so you'd have to ask him. I'm
No, my
supposed to-
name is at the end of the credits. Sorry.
So
it's
I
not
think
my
it's
name.
Ryan's name at the first. Oh, so I guess
It is.
I become
You become second in command now. You're
I'm
first
second
in
in
command.
command.
You've been promoted.
Yeah, blazing up is allowed. Sure.
You're number one in the number two business.
Nice.
Number one.
Oh
I
god.
like that. That's good.
Well, it's
So-
funny. So there's a septic company that's near here, and it actually says that on their trucks. We're number one in the number two business. I just thought it was the funniest thing
that's
ever.
great. I love
Funniest
it.
thing ever.
That's
It's
funny.
just stuck in my head because it's hilarious.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I'm trying to
We'll just format
see.
this and drag and drop.
Dragon.
Did somebody say drag in here? No.
Oh, we better be careful. We'll get the right wings boycotting us, or
Oh no.
Oh,
Hey,
no,
you know what?
didn't.
No, that'd be more attention than Steve would ever
Here,
get.
if it happens.
Who the hell pays that much for floppy disks? This is just dumb.
How much?
Somebody's spending like $80-some on a mixed lot of 70 floppy disks.
Excuse me, you
Are they
cannot.
brand
You don't even know if they
Would you
work.
like to archive
How
them?
much?
This disc is not a shared disc.
70 bucks
What are you
over
on?
70 bucks already.
$1
It's
a disc.
Pretty much, which is yeah, like you don't even know if they work. It's just a box.
What in?
Actually, they can
3.5
probably
inch
resell them
discs.
for more,
Yeah, possible.
or they're going to bank them. They'll hold them for 10
Where's
years.
my-
And then sell 'em.
I was trying to look up that lot out in California. It must have ended already because I was curious as to what it sold for this time.
Oh, you should have. You
On
should have
keyboard
saved
again.
it.
Yeah, hang on a second. Yeah, I don't think I saved it to my favorites. So hang on a second. Let me.
Are you kidding me right
I
now?
can. I think I could find it a different
Not
way.
right now.
Stop taking me out to Markham,
Oh man! Holy crap!
downtown Toronto. Okay.
Where's Ryan at tonight?
Really, 10 o'clock already?
He was on. He just disconnected before you got on.
Okay.
He's an hour and a half ahead, so it's what, midnight his time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty late.
So yeah, he's pooped.
He's like, oh, Dave's going to join. I don't want to get beaten up and die. So
Die?
Trina, we love you.
So now I have to figure out how to wipe this FireWire drive because macOS 9 won't let me do it.
oh, just
Name and fortune is a
ask
magnet.
about Dave about how to wipe people out. Or sorry, that's the wrong kind of wipe.
So
That's
It
the
had-
Mexican.
Watch it. I'll stick my cat on you here.
interesting.
Oh, mine still must be in the bedroom. I'll look behind me, but I know how to get Opie. Look.
Well, it definitely sold, but I can't find it.
Oh, come on, Trina. I'll show you a
No.
treat. Hold on, just a second. Hold
Frank.
Oh god, this is one
Yeah.
10.1.
Just
Oh
Just
no.
go to your past purchases, because then you should be able to see
Yeah,
the
those
seller.
Well, I
machines
did. I
come with,
found the seller,
Gilbert.
but it's not an active listing.
Now these are
I
treats.
can't find the one that
Wow.
already is off.
Hmm,
5 cats. They like them. Yeah.
crazy.
Mark.
I'm sorry, they have followed me.
Woof, woof, woof.
Dog,
Woof.
dog.
A woof. I feel a woof coming on. A woof.
What's that a reference to?
Oh, Joe, I finally got that thing sent out to you today, sir.
The thing.
Huh? What? Who?
I got that.
Oh, the
Yeah, the
thing, the
thing.
noise makey. The thingy that
The
they go
noisemaker
do
thing.
do.
Yeah.
You don't
Because
remember
you
that
need
song,
me.
The Thing? The dum, 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 don't come back no more. The
No.
box.
Don't
The
come
thing?
back no more, no more, no
No,
more.
No, not Hit the Road,
Hit the
Jack.
road,
Hang
Jack.
on.
Don't you come back no more.
Get out of
Oh,
here with
sorry.
that. Dump, dump.
And don't you come back no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more.
Well, I say it's not my channel that's getting copyrighted.
Yep, here we go. It's The Thing by Phil Harris. You don't remember that song?
Who's Phil
No.
Harris?
That's the Lancashire Poacher, dude.
While I was walking down the beach one bright and sunny day, I saw
Copyright.
a wooden box afloating in the bay.
I don't know. Actually, I think if
Uh,
it's from 1950, it's past, right?
So,
Yeah.
so,
Not
so
necessarily.
Dave, was this popular when you were in your early 30s?
I don't think he's that old.
Elder
man.
abuse.
She thinks you're one of those guys from the Muppets that are like 112.
Yeah.
The two old guys that are
yeah,
hilarious.
what was their name?
What were their names? I can remember one of the funniest lines they had in Muppets from
What
Outer
was it?
Space
Oh, yeah.
is those two guys, the Muppets that are joking
Walmart
back and forth.
Scatler.
Yeah.
Yes.
Splatter and
Uh,
Waldorf.
In Muppets from Outer Space, Miss Piggy is throwing a fit and she's like throwing things around and she just goes out and slams the door. And the one looks at the other and says, "Hey, is breakfast over?" And the other one says, "I don't know, why?" He goes, "I think the bacon just ran out." It was like one of the funniest lines that they had. And then if you go down to Disney World to the Muppet Theater down there, they actually have them sitting way up in the balcony seats,
Oh,
in the
nice.
theater, chatting along and stuff. So it's a hoot.
That's
Those
right.
guys are funny.
Very funny.
Well, they had really good comedy stuff back then, like those guys were a hoot.
And don't you come back
It's a hoot.
Hoot.
Great. I got that stuck in my head. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Hit the road, Jack, with your Monterey cheese. Oh wait, it's not.
What?
Monterey Jack cheese.
What's wrong with that?
It's. I don't know. Trina said it was a bad joke.
I just didn't understand the joke. That's all. I'm sorry.
Well, if you didn't understand the joke, then it was
It
really
was a bad joke then.
Okay, keyboard and mice. I'm just doing some online shopping because I also got to get keyboards and mice, a monitor, and speakers for this.
Must be nice.
That's overrated. Don't get that stuff.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, here's the tower. Have fun figuring the rest out.
Well, that's pretty much like an Etch-a-Sketch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Lincoln.
So what you been working on, Javier?
Lincoln.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Been doing crazy things like this.
Yeah, that really did come out really nice.
Oh, that's
I do like that.
that's that thing you've been working on. Oh, yeah,
Is that
nice.
Jonathan? Remember?
Yeah, that looks really
So-
good.
So I'm
Nice.
gonna do. I'm gonna put a Raspberry Pi inside,
Okay.
and it has this thing because I'm gonna do a base, so it will snap to a base.
Why?
I'm gonna
No,
do like
look,
3 or
look,
4.
This
Nice.
right here.
Like
This.
a real Jonathan.
Drag this to there. Thank you, silly computer.
A miniaturized Johnny Ives thing, huh?
Yep. I'm drinking from my
Copyright strike.
Joe's cup.
Think.
Oh, fake.
Better think.
Thinking.
Oh, somebody's dialing up.
That's normal Joe stuff.
That was
Yeah.
around 1440,
that-
I think.
Is that your brain trying to connect, Joe?
Or was it 9600?
No, he's that thing I sent him. He's gonna put that on it, so he can just hit the button. It'll do it automatically for him.
You need to do the bell thing. Ring, ding, ring, ding, and the, you know.
So while we're at this, let me show you guys, and maybe Joe can help me with this.
I don't. I have no advice to give.
Why?
But Joe, you know
The
things.
modem didn't properly connect. That's why.
Maybe
it did
you
not train up.
I was hoping you could help me with an Apple III.
Help you do what with an Apple III?
He's sworn off Apple IIIs.
He's gonna start crying.
Apple III, leave me be.
Javier.
Yep.
I think you've been kicked off the Retro Repair Roundup now.
Oh my God! I believe it. I believe it.
Still connecting.
You ticked off Joe now.
So I have
I'm
this
really
issue.
hard to make angry, so you're fine.
You see this, Joe?
Sorry, what?
That's this motherboard.
That's an
It
Apple.
just give me
IIc.
lines.
Just gives you lines. Just gives you lines. That's great.
That's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Can't you just be satisfied?
Yeah, exactly. You know, I should be
You're
happy.
expecting
You know,
too much. You know.
The far left, the far left column on the screen, is it like twinkling and moving?
Yep.
all of them are twinkling and moving. Yeah.
Interesting. That is very, very interesting.
worse.
That's worse.
Yeah, that's worse.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
no, we
see
can
it.
we can see it. Yeah.
So
I would.
I replaced all the chips.
Yep.
Well, the replaceables, these four,
Yeah.
with from other machine that works. So
Yep.
nothing.
Bad RAM.
Bad RAM?
Sure, why not?
You're right. They're all MT.
Ha ha!
Oy vey. Oy vey.
Well, they're socketed, right?
No.
Sorry.
And Eric did not win
vey.
the lottery on that one.
They are. They're just soldered in.
Yeah.
The
It's
good
a new
news.
type. It's a new type of socketed in. It's soldered in.
The good news is, guess what I have? Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Ooh, Akko.
So
That'll help.
it's gonna be not difficult to take them out. It's just gonna
Yeah.
be tedious.
You don't have to worry about destroying the chips.
Nope.
Yeah, just cut the chips out. Just cut them out. Snip.
Yeah, you're right.
You should
Good.
use them wireless chips. Just pull them
Yeah.
suckers right out of there. That's old school.
I wish there was people that could design something like putting one chip here, and then the rest would be like loops. I don't know.
Can
We'll
you
see.
Can you replace them though with socket? Like, can you
Yeah.
put sockets in?
Yeah.
Yes and no. You can on some of them, but like here and here is where the floppy drive comes up.
Yeah, it'll interfere.
And let me just connect.
Oh, it's
So
too
the
high.
drives
then?
go like here,
Yeah.
and if you put sockets, it will touch the
It's too high. Okay.
So
chip,
you need
and then it won't work.
7,
lowrider chip
Five.
sockets.
3, 2, 7,
No, well, you can do this.
5.
You can actually cut this from the metal.
Oh, okay.
You can cut these pieces and then shave them with something, and it will work. But
That seems a lot to go through.
it's either that or put it directly on. That's not even with a low profile socket will work. So
Yeah.
Oh.
that's the issue.
How low can they make a socket like that?
I don't think low enough
Not
for this.
very.
Yeah,
Because you have
How-
to have room for the legs to go in.
correct.
Yeah,
low
because they're
can
gonna
you
they sit
go?
above the board. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's poopy.
yeah,
No, I just thought maybe if you could replace them with socketed ones, and then it'd be
Yeah.
easier if they go.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm gonna socket most of them, and then the ones that one or two that have to be down there, I'll
Right.
just solder them directly, and that's it.
Oh, I see. So that the rest, yeah,
Yeah, the rest can have sockets. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
so there's
okay.
just two or three that they have. To be
Well, you could bodge wire and put the socket out of the way somewhere.
maybe.
Yeah, do what Big Bella just did.
Yeah,
That
Right, with that-
ginormous
yeah.
you.
hairy wires.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
have you thought about
You can
that?
move it all around.
Jeez.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know what they say. It's all
Capital
about
idea.
location, location, location.
Location. Yeah.
There you go.
So, Dave, I'm all upset. You
What's
got
wrong?
that. You got that box from whoever.
Richard
A
picked
pox?
this. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Merry
and he
Christmas.
didn't send a cat with it.
Well, he knows I got lots of cats. You know?
Every time you take a photo, though, somebody sends you a cat because there's always a cat on the box.
And the cat should be in the hat, not in the
That's
box.
right.
Yeah,
Cat
I was
in the
actually.
hat.
I was honestly though, I was surprised there wasn't a cat sitting on the box because there always is in one of your photos.
Yeah.
When you show a box, you always take a
Well,
photo.
if Betty Cat would have cooperated, she would have been in the shot, but she
Mm-hmm.
was out of frame. So.
Well, you should have done this. Look, ready? There she is.
Yeah.
Hi, come on, up you come.
Now,
There you go.
now, if I did that out in the garage this time in the evening, I'd have a garage full of skunks and raccoons.
Wait.
So,
Ugh.
Nurse Jessica?
and
Oh,
and they would wait for you to put the trees down.
Oh yeah.
They'd be led by raccoons. The opossums would guard.
Yeah.
I actually saw. So
I love opossums.
Toronto has raccoons, but I've only ever seen them in photos or dead on the side of the road.
Oh yeah.
One of my cousins had a pet raccoon.
But the other morning, walking out of my apartment, there was a raccoon walking down the road. I'm like,
You mean a trash panda?
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
trash
That's what we
panda.
call them here. Yeah, trash pandas.
Trash Panda.
That's it, bud. They both came out for treats.
Of course they did.
Hold on, let me get my other camera going. I'll show you.
You're gonna need to get a bigger bag.
Well, I'm supposed to be getting some with some Mac Minis. So hold on.
Oh,
So you ordered Mac Minis and cat treats?
And well, the cat treats are being.
You all heard it here live, folks. Trina's
Casper,
getting
come on, let's get you on camera.
so are
So-
the treats inside the Mac Minis?
See there,
You just
there we
shake it?
go. So that's Casper, the black and white one that you never ever see.
Casper, the black and white one.
Cute.
Who's just a big sook.
I was promised treats.
Have you ever heard people say that shut the air conditioner off because it burns gas?
No.
Yes.
So here's an article, and it says the running of the air conditioner does burn gas, but opening windows instead enhances the vehicle's aerodynamic drag, making the engine work harder and burn more fuel. At normal speeds, the fuel efficiency drops by 20% with the windows down, while the rate is only around 10% with the air conditioning on.
If you're going more than 45 miles an hour.
Yes.
This was proven
So-
on a Mythbusters
That's
episode.
interesting.
So you drive on the highway at 35 miles an hour.
And get a ticket for going under the speed limit?
That reminds me.
There's a nerd movie.
There's an old story from my family. My grandfather, I didn't know him. He died a month before I was born. My dad's father. He drove 45 miles per hour everywhere. Small neighborhoods, 45 miles an hour. Highway, 45 miles an hour everywhere. That was his speed.
Hospital
That's what he
zone,
drove.
45 miles an hour.
School zone, 45.
So hi from Canada. What is I don't know miles per hour.
Divide
So-
by 0.6.
No. But what I'm saying is, what is the speed limit in a hospital zone?
15.
Oh,
There are hospital zones. We don't have those in Ohio. No, I'm serious. We don't. Speed limit near a hospital is the same speed as any place else.
Whatever the street is,
In
yeah.
Michigan, they're typically 15 miles an hour.
Yeah.
For maybe a half a block.
Schools also.
Yeah. School zones, we have those.
Residential
Those are 20 miles
areas are generally 25 miles an hour, which is what, 33 kilometers per hour?
Geez, you guys are slow. We're like
I lived
50.
in Columbiana, Ohio at one point in time.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
we
I'm
got
sorry too.
our
I
speed
know.
limit. Our residential speed limit is 50 kilometers.
Is what?
50 kilometers.
50.
50 times 0.6, 30 miles per hour.
Okay. Highway speeds, depending on which state you're
Sodium
in,
says the dryer's on.
are either
So if he
65 or
responds, he will unmute himself.
75
Yeah,
or
here's 70.
85 if you're in Montana.
Oh.
You know,
Exactly.
Texas
Montana,
has a
man.
really high
85,
speed limit on the highway.
Yeah, there's big open states where it takes 45 minutes to get to the other side of your property.
Well, I will tell you, a lot of places are increasing the speed limits to 70. So, like West Virginia did,
It's been
Pennsylvania
70 in
did.
Ohio for
Yep.
ages.
It's
It's
75
70
on
under.
most of the interstate highways in Michigan.
No kidding.
Same here in California.
Certain
Wow.
zones near
Interstate
cities, it's not, but
Most of ours are
Rural.
About
55-ish or
120 kilometers
65.
per hour.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, like
So Dave,
it's
you must be able to remember that speed limit pretty easy. 70. Age. Never mind.
I thought you were gonna say
Oh my God.
back
See.
when
Trina.
he started driving, it was mosey and don't mosey.
I drove. I was married and driving during the Carter administration when you had 55 miles an hour for highway speed limit.
Mhm. That sucked.
It really felt weird driving 65 after that
Mm-hmm.
because I'd been driving 55 for years and it was
Right.
pretty young. When it went up to 65, I felt like I was out of control for about a week.
Maybe you
Then I
were.
was used to it.
And now, when you come into a city and you have to slow down to 55, you're like, oh, this is so slow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is what was just waiting for me when I powered up this power for this.
Oh boy.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. I thought you were showing like family photos or something.
Not his. But yeah.
Somebody's family.
Yeah.
It's just funny because somebody was just like, "Yay! It's an iBook."
Yeah,
But hey, it boots.
I'm a delivery boy.
There was a whole bunch of stuff like that on the.
Oh Lord, somebody's running leopard on this.
Don't come in.
How sad their existence must have been.
Yeah.
It's a 1.42 gigahertz model though, which is pretty nice.
So what kind of hard drives do they use? Is it IDE?
Yeah, only the power books are the when they went Intel is when they went SATA.
Okay.
Oh, SATA.
Sega. Oh no, sorry. Speaking of which, I ordered 5 IDE to SATA adapters off AliExpress.
I ordered a bunch
Good
as
luck.
well.
I was going to order them from this guy here in Toronto, but he wouldn't ship to a PO box, which is my new shipping address. And so I contacted him like, hey, can I come pick these up locally? And he couldn't seem to get it through his thick skull what I was talking about. So I literally sent him a screenshot showing my address and the error, and I never heard back from him. So I'm like, you don't want the sale? Tough luck.
Yeah.
I had no issue with AliExpress. I'll just have to wait until like the end of May, but
Forever.
yeah.
Hey kids, I'm gonna run. 'Cause I gotta
Yeah,
have some dinner.
it's almost
Sure didn't
11.
happen.
I'm getting tired too.
All
Well,
right.
that's what, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's like 11 o'clock.
Yeah, it's almost 11.
Okay. I'll see you
All right,
guys
see
later.
you,
Then.
Javier.
Let's go
I'm
to
gonna
bed.
do what am I gonna do? Thank you very much, everybody.
Yeah,
I'm not
thanks,
going to
Javier.
bed.
Thanks for joining.
See you guys later.
Bye, everyone.